Day 148. Hi, Logitech. Oh, actually, the drink. My voice is like a little scratchy this morning. I'm annoyed by it. Hi, Blank. I did not get enough sleep. I went to bed at 3 a.m. yesterday. I don't know why. No, actually, I know exactly why. I really wanted to, catch these pets in World of Warcraft. Didn't get them. Hi, Kersey. So yeah. I got like 4 hours of sleep because I'm dumb. But that's okay. If I need to, I'll nap after our walk. "30 consecutive streams." I'm so mad about the watch streak thing. I still can't post it anybody's. Finally catching stream after a while. That means you've actually been getting good sleep, Blank, instead of staying up later than you're supposed to. Though I'm happy to see you. I haven't been able to nap in VR after Blank. Because I was watching the dog while my parents were away. Although the last 2 days of their trip, I was falling asleep anyway. Hi, I like feet. Wellness check. Come here, Euland. I have a hug. Huggu. Hell yeah. Added the emotes you sent me. I added all those. I didn't add all the ones you sent me, but hi, Pixel. So you can now do Astolfo WoW. Or you could do Astolfo beatboxing, which is definitely Astolfo performing the sick act of beatboxing and not masturbating around the corner while watching two other characters have sex, trying to keep his voice down. What? Hi, Reimu. Where was it? Was it the Cammy stretch? New TS doesn't feel like 1984 for VTubers now. God, I know. I've seen a lot of VTubers having the very wrong opinion that they're just like, it's just like Kick now. I can pop my tits out and stream just fine. It's like, no, you can't do that still. But it is certainly better. Planking. I need to plank. Seriously, the amount of people that are like, VTubers rise up, we can have the tits out, is like a little staggering. 5 more seconds. Whoa, Yulin. At least tag sexual content. I am not doing sexual content. Hi, Techie Napped. Everyone liked that for Fallout 4 meme. I've seen a few people not like it. I've seen a few people like, oh, it's just a porn site now. And I've also seen a few people that are like, oh, so all the people that got banned before, it was for nothing? Okay, and it's just like, that's not how it works. Hi, Juice. Juice, I don't know how to rename emotes on 7TV. 35 more seconds. Hi, Lost One. Sorry, don't be too weird. Your tits are not art. Even if it is art, it has to be in the art creation process. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I can see where the custom name text is. When I change it, it just removes it. Is that like a paid 7TV feature? Oh, no. I want this. I want this. And let's see if I can start from my hand. Nope. That's okay. Alright, we're walking through Bastion today. The art we are making is the art of walking. Therefore, Booba is fine. Click emote, there's 3 check marks, the lines button, click custom name text there. Did you click the green pen? I believe so. I'll check again after. I kept trying to change the name of Cat Erm, and it wasn't sticking. Don't cry. I literally got all your emotes, and I'm saying like, oh, I'll do it later. Messed up, Juice. But yeah. The new terms of service for Twitch, you can have like nude representation while creating art. So if you're drawing, or like body painting, or 3D modeling, you can have nudity on the thing. It still can't show like sex or like masturbation, but like you could just have dicks out. And there's an artist that makes animations. Their name is Derpixon. Derpixion? I don't think there's a second I in it. They have made some absolutely degenerate animations. They're very good. And they were just like, let's test this. And yesterday they spent an hour drawing Whitebeard from One Piece with just a fat dick on screen. And they were just like, well, I guess we can. Hi, Gail. Wait, should you use a different plugin? I use 7TV. FFZ and BTV are okay. 7TV gives you like 1,000 free emotes. So like, 7TV just rules. One day Ewan will exercise in her underwear just like IRL Ewan. We get kind of close with beach days, right? We had Derpixon. Then about to walk flopping. So Fecky, what the fuck? Hi, Johan. New TOS is crazy. I think it's a W. Because without it, when they left it as vague as it was, streamers were just going to, like, really push the line. For example, this, I think her name is Morgan? This Morgan girl that was, like, streaming topless, but not showing anything, right? That's technically within the rules of the old Twitch, but absolutely not what they want, right? And so, with the new rules, it's a lot less vague. There's still some vagueness here and there. Like, when it talks about kissing, it's like, yeah, you can kiss on stream. You can't have an extended kiss on stream. And it's like, please define an extended kiss. Is that just up to somebody? Okay, cool. I use FFZ and have BTTV and 7TV emotes through that. 7TV is the same thing. I keep seeing melon and eggplant. Yeah? Well, so now, if you tag your stuff properly, it shouldn't show up in, like, suggested searches. So you shouldn't see topless meta on your front page anymore. 7TV is just too many buttons, Juice. There's one thing that I really don't like about 7TV. When I click their little emote button, it doesn't just show me all the emotes available to me. Hi, Shirkan. And you have to, like, go through tabs of it, and sometimes it's annoying when I'm trying to be quick. Me when I don't know how detailed I can draw PP. Yulin, they don't want kissing streams? Yeah, no, they don't want kissing streams at all. But you can kiss on stream. You just can't, like, fucking be macking on stream. Oh my, kissing so lewd. Okay, okay. Hi, oh girls. I'm pretty excited because now we're gonna get oh girls topless body painting streams, and I'm super excited and hyped about. Oh girls would not stream that. I saw a lot of people on Twitter that were just like, topless VTuber streams, let's go! And it's like, no, read the rules, that's not what you can do. Or would I? Shit, you might. No, you like to keep your Twitch stuff wholesome. You never would. I already saw one today, though. Yeah, they're probably gonna get banned. Hi, Global. No, Yebly, you are making Leaf sad. Does Leaf even know who I am? Hi, Sarah's. Also, hi, you little troll. I heard an insult yesterday that I thought it was so fucking funny. I've put it as a wrong chat message in like 3 or 4 different streams. It's somebody who called somebody so stupid that they could shine a flashlight in their ears and their eyes would light up. And that's just so incredible to me. So I've been going to people's chats and being like, no, I don't care what you think, you dumb fucking idiot. You're so dumb I could shine a flashlight in your ears and your eyes would light up. Wrong chat. People are like, fucking what? I've seen people drawing not safe for work today, like, holy. Yeah, well, they can now, so long as they tag it properly. Yule is a Reddit reposter. I never repost on Reddit, but I do, if I see jokes on Twitter or Reddit, I will use them again. I did one, what did I say in Foss chat yesterday? If it has tits or tires, I can make it squeal. Wrong chat. I wasn't here yesterday. Why is my watch streak still going? Because the watch streak sucks and it's broken. Look, sometimes, not always, not often, but sometimes you see funny stuff on Reddit and Twitter. And I want to make sure all of you know about the funny stuff that actually gets posted there. It just works. It doesn't fucking work. Grr. We're on the good mic today. I think it's gonna stay on. I think I figured out the issue with it charging. Hopefully I can use it from now on. I still fucking hate this mic, but it's funny enough I'd hear about it some way. If funny enough. So I played Warframe yesterday. We were gonna play Baldur's Gate, but the new Warframe patch is out, the new Warframe grind. I don't know if it's enough to get me into Warframe. I'm thinking about it. EP Elan? The Warframe stuff is like, I don't know, I want to grind it. I also just want to play WoW. High Ordinary Rock. Big Pimpin', Stay Shittin'. Huh. Warframe too big to go in half-heartedly. They had a fucking Nine Inch Nails song. They had a fucking Nine Inch Nails song. What the fuck? Yolan is so dumb I can shine a light in his ear and his eyes will glow. No, that's not what I said. Fuck you. Who? I don't know what you're saying who to. That is one of the dumbest jokes I've ever seen, though. Is, you go up to somebody and you say, did you know that somebody here is an owl? They're an imposter. And if the person goes, who? You just point at them like it's them. And it's, because you say, like, they are an imposter, 9 times out of 10, the person will go, who? Person is it? You literally just said. Wants to play WoW, never seen him on SOD. I'm struggling with Season of Discovery Ordinary Rock. I'm absolutely struggling with it. Because the, like, classic mechanics, I'm just not clicking with. There's so much quality of life in retail that I'm just like, this is what I want to do. I wanna play a hunter and have it be like my forever character. The character I have all the rep grinds on. The character I farmed all the stuff with. The character I actually get on to do dailies with and always have stuff to do. The character I have like seeker titles on. From doing every quest in an expansion. Because I've never had that before. I've always like re-rolled every patch, and so it's like this character has everything from this patch, this character has everything from this patch, and it's really fucking annoying. When I think it was Aberrus, when Aberrus came out, I was playing Monk at first and eventually switched to Mage and caught up. When we stopped raiding Aberrus, because nobody was getting any loot anymore, I kept playing my Mage and doing dailies. And I maxed out all the reps in Dragon Isles. And I just, like, did dailies on this character a lot. And I went back and did a lot of old stuff. So, like, their Garrison is fully kitted out. Their Legion Hall is fully kitted out. Their Covenant is fully kitted out. I just did a lot of shit on this Mage. And I was like, oh, I want this, but on a character I like more than Mage. And so, I've been gearing up and kitting out a Survival Hunter. Because I figure if my forever character is just the character I play for stuff, it doesn't need to be something I'm good at. I just pick the coolest aesthetic, and I like Survival Hunter. So, that I've been trying to do like all the Emerald Dream and Zarlek Cavern stuff with. What I've been trying to do with this fucking hunter is get the fucking thorn pets, the bear, the stag, and the saber. And I can't fucking get them because this goddamn deer won't spawn in Justar. I spent like 3 hours out there. I hate this thing. But I should be playing Season of Discovery more. I really should be. I need a drink. I'll tell you what I really, really need to do. I really need to set up Fugi for having an avatar like a PNG tuber on screen. Because in 2 days, we're going to have day 150. And we're going to be streaming for 15 hours that day. So, I need to have that set up. And I keep putting it off. This was our first video. This was the first video we recorded, and I'll probably need to redo it at some point because it's way too quiet. I have the volume maxed out in YouTube right now, and it's barely 50% in the green. So I don't know if you guys can hear this, hear the Bastion music at all. Could also probably do the route better, because this was back when I was doing like the one-line routes. I was just doing one unbroken cut. Now I don't need to do it that way, so I can have a lot more stuff in it. Imagine wanting to go back to Shadowlands. Possibly the worst expansion of World of Warcraft. I played Warframe yesterday. I got sidetracked from here. Kayla told me that quest was really creepy and they were very unsettled. I was expecting more jump scare stuff. It was really just the enemies that were fighting that were freaking out Kayla. I wasn't that freaked out by it. I was expecting the man in the wall to have a smiling face appearing in walls out of nowhere, and grabby hands just constantly grasping at you out of stuff, and that didn't happen at all. Instead, we met 3 really cool new characters. Well, kinda 4, but 3 of them are really cool. You go to this lab. You need to do stuff to fight the man in the wall and his forces that are attacking reality or whatever. And this guy named Albrecht has basically set it up so that when someone is strong enough to fight him, they'll discover this lab and have the tools to fight the man in the wall. But Albrecht himself was not strong enough, so he basically just left. The stuff he left behind to help you fight is his assistant and 3 genetically modified mutant animals. And so one of the animals is a fucking goldfish with a massive brain, who's just oh yes, we need to go do the thing, and if you have a brain about you, you'll do it snappy-like, because this is of the utmost importance. It's oh my god, I hate this guy. One of them's a goat who is just depressed. He's literally just depressed all the time, and it's very sad. And then the third one is a bird that's that's just dumb. The bird is just dumb. I remember when the rare mod hunter pets came out in Kata. I spent so much time trying to get them all. Yeah, I remember everybody wanted Samba, the lion in Cataclysm. I think he spawned out in Twilight Highlands. But it was like the only way to get that special maned lion model. And everybody wanted it. There's also Ghostcrawler, the spectral beast crab that was named after the creative game director, Ghostcrawler. And so, those were the two pets I remember from Cataclysm that everybody wanted. Can't get my middle finger to go up. There we go. They're doing Cataclysm Classic servers. That's very weird to me. I feel like people remember Burning Crusade as a good time. People remember Wrath of the Lich King as a good time. And people remember, you know, Vanilla Classic as a good time. Does anybody look back at Cataclysm and be like, this was the best expansion ever, I'd go back if I could? That's kind of crazy to me. But... and they only spawn in once an hour? Oh, I think once an hour is like if you're lucky. I think those pets were like once every 6 hours. With like 1 or 2 of them being super rare and being like the 72-hour spawn. Because Blizzard has done that. They have a few things that spawn every 72 hours. Which is fucking cruel. But they have a few different spawn methods. Sometimes things will spawn in on the dot. So it'll be like, after an hour, this spawns. After 6 hours, this spawns. And then they will have things that are like, after 6 hours, this can spawn. It's not guaranteed to. It's not going to spawn on the dot. It can spawn. So it might not spawn at all. Kata hype? I don't think I particularly liked Kata. I liked the first raid tier. You know what? I actually did like Kata now that I think about it. I liked the first raid tier. I liked Firelands, though I didn't like how short it was. I liked the Molten Front. Shit, do I think Kata was a good expansion? EverQuest has been doing progression servers for like a decade now. That start from base game and add an expansion every few weeks. Everyone bails and waits for the next one when it gets to the unpopular expansions. That's really funny. Hi Zayla. Yeah, I don't know. So that's definitely, and that's probably what World of Warcraft is working toward, right? They're probably going to release a previous expansion server every year. So in a year, they're going to do Mists of Pandaria. And then after that, they're going to do Warlords of Draenor. After that, they're going to do Legion, BFA, Shadowlands. And then it'll catch up to current. I don't know if they'll just move your characters to a current server. But I imagine they want to get to the point where they have a few servers for each expansion that stay there, and then they have progression servers that just move through them at a lightning fast pace. Which does sound really cool. Admittedly, that does sound like a pretty fun way to just go through all of WoW. If they're planning it. That at the same time, that sounds like a lot of effort, and Blizzard isn't known for going all out with effort. So we will see. Zayla, you showing up has made me think of Layle's ridiculous Monster Hunter stream with the fucking topless VTuber model. Holy. For anyone that doesn't know, Lele did topless VTuber stream yesterday? I don't know if she did it other than yesterday. It was not shirt off. It was literally the torso and up was deleted. So she was a pair of legs dancing around. Ended up being on the perfect day. It really did. She did a preview for it where she like went to an MMD world and did a recording of the legs dancing, and so it's like, oh, she actually spent, this isn't something she thought of in 2 minutes and did. This is like, she had the idea, this will be great, did some prep for it, made some content for this, and then the day she did it, they were just like, you can do this now. And it was like, okay, well, but it still worked out. Incredible. I need a drink. So, my parents came back Saturday. They've been back for a few days. When they were gone, they went to, I think, 3 places. Hi, Ramus. They went to visit, my dad's uncle, who's like in his 90s. They went and visited him. Then they went to a party that had like 50 people there, so they were a little worried about getting COVID from this. So they made sure to go to the 90-year-old uncle first. No, hold on. They went to the 90-year-old uncle. Then they visited my dad's cousin, and her husband has some respiratory issues. Then they went to the party. They made sure to do the uncle and the cousin first, so that if they went to this party and got COVID, they weren't bringing it to these two. And then after that, they went to 2 of their friends that, you know, they'd known for a while. I think these 2 friends were also at the party. And then they went home. When they were at those friends' house, so the 4th place on their stomp, I called them like, hey, when you plan to get home? And that's when they were like, one of our friends has COVID. And apparently, like, they had just spent all night with him. And so they were basically like, oh shit, we're gonna have COVID now. And so they licked the toilet seat. God, I hope not. They came back and they've been like, hey, stay away from us. We might have COVID. We're testing regularly, but, you know, we probably had it. I was like, oh, great. Dad has a cold, but has been testing negative. Or maybe it was their friend that had a cold after he tested positive, but now he's showing like it's just a cold. I don't know. They haven't showed any symptoms yet, but we're gonna wait, you know, like 2 weeks before we start like actually eating dinner together and stuff like that. I haven't gotten anything. I live literally on a separate floor from them, so I'm in the basement, they're upstairs. They got some messages from their friend. The guy that hosted that party of 50 people, everyone is fucking pissed at him. Because apparently, the week before, he had like 6 different business trips to different countries. So literally he was like, he went to England, then he flew to China, then he flew to Japan, then he flew to Mexico, then he flew to Canada. Like he was literally just all over the world and on a plane like 7 times within a week. And then he hosted a party with like 50 people. And everybody's like, hey dude, did you maybe think that wasn't a good idea to like go on that many flights? and then host a party and give it to everybody? He's like, oh, I didn't think about it. And nobody knew he had done this. You know, everybody started getting COVID at this party. They're like, oh no, I got it. Somebody at the party had COVID. And he's like, oh, it might have been me. I, did a bunch of flying recently. And everybody's like, what? And so, hi, Jan. Are you going to be working and lurking? Hell yeah. So, this fucking guy. Hi, Matthews. Oh. Okay. Incline of 12. Thank you, Matthews. I am... Oh, God. 442. Oh, my God. It's still rising. You fell down the stairs and sprained your ankle, so I'm home today? I know what you need now. People are fucking stupid. I think it's stupid, Lost One. I think it's really stupid. On the other hand, it's 3 years after the thing. After all of COVID. People just want their lives to be like they used to be. I get it. It sucks. What speed is that? The whole thing just sucks. I don't want to be too harsh on people that are like doing stupid shit like that, because it's thoughtlessness. I imagine it's not malicious. On the other hand, it is kind of like... It is like hitting somebody with your car, and that it's an accident. It's 100% not malicious. You still fucking killed somebody, though. So it's like... While I'm sympathetic, there is a bit of... You fucking idiot, you need to be responsible. It is malicious? It's not malicious, but it is selfish. Maliciousness is like, I have COVID. I want to spread it to as many people and kill as many people as possible. Because I want others to suffer. That would be malicious. But when it's like, it's not that bad, I don't want to inconvenience myself, that's selfish. It's negligent. Very much so. It's the idea of Hanlon's razor. Never ascribe to malice that which is adequately explained by incompetence. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I always looked at it as, whether we know how bad COVID is doesn't matter. Whether it's just a really bad cold, or a super, super awful disease. Because I'm not a scientist. Well, I guess technically I am a scientist, but I haven't studied COVID. I don't know how bad it is. It's literally just how bad people tell me it is. But there's 4 options. Option 1, COVID isn't that bad. It's just like a bad cold, right? And I wear a mask, and I don't spread it. And like, I mask up and I don't go out and I don't spread it. And so what ends up happening in this situation is nobody gets hurt because of my actions. Option 2, it is that bad. COVID kills thousands every week. Tens of thousands every week at its peak. It spreads very easily. But I mask up and stay home, and my actions don't harm anyone. Option 3. COVID's not that bad. Dylan hates people with respiratory problems. Option 3. COVID's not that bad. And I assume it's not that bad. So I don't wear a mask. And I keep going out regularly if I was the type to go out regularly. I just keep living my life as normal. In this situation, nobody gets harmed by my actions because COVID is not that bad, right? In the fourth situation, COVID is really bad. It kills thousands of people a week, tens of thousands of people a week at its peak. And I assume it's not that bad. I assume it's just a, rough cold. So I don't wear masks. And I go out to public places every day. My actions end up being directly responsible for a lot of people dying. And I end up being a super spreader. You can categorize these in two groups. Technically, you can categorize it into like a 4-way split. Where there's a split of how bad is COVID, not bad or bad. And you can split it in the other way. Do I mask up or not mask up? And in both situations where I mask up, people don't get hurt. So in my eyes, if the potential risk is killing hundreds of people, you should be on the side that's careful and cautious, even if COVID isn't that bad. Even if it's like just a rough cold. I wouldn't be responsible for people getting hurt by this, right? That's how I looked at it. If you don't know, err on the safe side. COVID isn't bad. More people die by getting hit by a car. It's still like 1,000 people from COVID a week. Yelling it is a pandemic. I was explaining the thought process for it 3 years ago. I know how bad it is. I don't know what the solution is. Because at this point, trying to get normies to, adjust their lives to COVID is just not something they're going to do. We can't do lockdowns anymore. The populace has just decided, no, it's just better that the weak should die. And it's like, well, shit, what do we do? I think we're at a point where we just can't solve it. We just live with it now. And that sucks. Holy shit, does that suck. And it makes me disappointed in society and people. But, well, what else can we do? Man, I wish I was weak enough. What the heck, Blank? No, you have to live longer than me. Because I need somebody to sleep on. You've been given the rank pillow. Nah, you have to live longer than me. No, you've been given the rank pillow, you have to outlive me. I don't think I had it yet, or would have imploded. I definitely had it once, before I even knew what it was. It was like December 2019 or January 2020. Somebody brought it to my office. And I got it and I had it for 2 weeks. And I didn't have any symptoms aside from losing my sense of taste. And so I was just going to work. I just literally had no clue what it was, what the symptoms were. I was just like, man, I can't taste anything anymore. This fucking sucks dick. but I'm still grossed out by textures. I actually stopped drinking milk because, like, milk just tasted bad. If milk had a taste of nothing, it just tasted bad to me. So I was drinking water and I fucking hated it. And then my sense of taste came back. And it was like, yay! And I think in late February, somewhere around February, I saw, like, COVID getting traction. And it was like, hey, if you lose your sense of taste, you have COVID, stop going to work. And it was like, oh, oops. Hi, Wheeze. Water is great, what the hell? I'd rather drink milk than water any day. I'm gonna drink water right now. Milk tastes bad. Mods crushes balls. Milk is alright. Okay, milk boy. God, I wish I could drink a gallon a day. I hate that milk has calories. I hate it so much. Life was easier when I just drank milk. No, it's actually pretty easy and good right now. I just miss that. Now, I recently found out I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm on that oat milk. The day I find out I'm lactose intolerant is the day we're done. It's the day we're just like, we had a good run. There's nothing left for us in life. No. No, that's not true. I like streaming too much. Fuck. We'd probably do oat milk. I've tried soy milk and almond milk, and I don't like them. Yeah, I was fine, then all of a sudden milk wanted to attack my anus. Damn, bro. Nah, fuck that noise. Keep drinking. Show your body who's boss. So if I became lactose intolerant, I would probably just drink it anyway. I'd probably just be like, I do not care. I'm gonna have the shits. I'm gonna have stomach aches. I don't care. I was lactose intolerant. I don't imagine everybody can just teach their body to deal. Drink the milk that tastes like leaves? Ugh. They built different. They're built differently. They're built differently. They're built differently. If you're fat, just lose weight. I'm the let the sickness pass kind of person. I am too. You can also just drink milk without lactose. Yeah, I actually have seen commercials for that lately. It's like Lactate or something. When you eat something and it makes you throw up. I eat something, it tastes horrible. I go ew and take another bite and go ew again. True. And these guys made it. We are not the same. So when are we getting Yulin pole dancing stream? So in January, Wheeze, we're going way further than pole dancing. We're gonna do blue Twitch streams. Admittedly, I'm a little bit nervous about this. But I think it'll be fun. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They'll be exactly like these streams. Except... It'll probably be a naked model. And I also, like, want to do just no model at all. like actual IRL stuff. But we'll see. Yeah, no, I'm not drinking cum. Lactase is the enzyme that digests lactose in your body, and they add it to the milk. Still can't follow. I can't say anything, I still eat peanut butter. I'm trying to finish off my peanut butter. Since I've learned how many calories it has, I'm like, oh, I gotta never get this again. But I still have it, so I'm just trying to, like, get rid of it. So, I don't expect to lose, like, any weight this week. Oh my god, you should have top donators written on your body. Wheeze. I'm way too fucking stupid for that. Maybe in IRL. But, like, for model stuff? I'm way too stupid for that. I need Shin for everything. And he's usually so busy or preoccupied that it takes a while. Technically, he's not done with this avatar. You'll never eating peanut butter again. It's not that I'll never eat peanut butter again. I'm just not gonna, like, have it as a snack anymore. Peanut butter has been replaced by yogurt. I kind of fucking love smooth yogurt. Hi, Brown. We are not going to be pole dancing. We're going to be on a treadmill, just like we are now. Damn, you do like your milk products? God, yeah, I do. We used to do 5 gallons of milk a week. Now we only do 1 glass a day. It's miserable. I kept thinking, I'll lose weight. Once I don't have a tummy, then I can go back to 5 gallons a week. But, like, I don't know if it ever gets to that point. I don't know if I would do that and I just immediately put on 20 pounds. And I'm like, fuck. That's so miserable. Does yogurt also give you erections, though? No. You know, that's not how that works. You would immediately put on 30. God damn it. Only time I have milk would have been with coffee or milkshakes. Triple the squats, build the butt, justify the extra milk. Peanut butter it is then? No, the peanut butter's staying out. It's not milk or peanut butter, Amos. It's cut out water and drink a lot more milk. But if I get fat, indefinitely stay on 1 glass of milk a day. It's yogurt or peanut butter? Yes, it is yogurt or peanut butter. Elon hates squats. I just can't do squats after incline. We did squats after incline once and I broke my legs for a week. Has anyone else been following along with the OnlyFans WoW streamers? Only briefly. I've only seen the 2 things with Asmongold isn't allowed to raid with us, and he can't react to our video. He can't watch us raid. And then I've also seen Soda Popping getting all of his gold and offhand removed for buying gold. Has anything else happened? Why not Astro Angry? He hated the video I sent? Rav died last night while tuning? Yeesh. That's rough. That's fucking rough. Wheeze, I'll fucking never play hardcore. I would do it as like a 1-day thing, where by the end of the day we expect everyone to be dead. So like a Diablo 4 playthrough, where 4 people play on the hardest difficulty, and it's hardcore, and they just go till they die, that's where I would play hardcore. But like a character I plan to put 200 hours in and lose when I disconnect, absolutely fucking never. Have you played Season of Discovery? I have, Whis. The problem is, a retail WoW patch came out like 3 weeks before Season of Discovery. And it's really good. So I'm like, I'm not in a, oh, I'm bored of retail, let's get on Season of Discovery. I'm in a, I can play retail. Oh, but there's also Season of Discovery. Oh, but I want to play retail right now. I'm in that position. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that, but I'd cuddle. That's fair. We don't want to force anyone to guzzle cum around here. I'm up to level 11 in Season of Discovery, Whis. I've been playing a hunter. I've been playing a melee hunter. And everybody's like, oh my god, hunters are so broken. So, Yulin, will you play Outlast Trials with me? I'm undecided, Matthews. It's not going to be day 150. We're not going to do it then. Yeah, they really did just jump lots of good stuff all at once. It's so like, what the fuck, dude? Because I want to play both. You can have mine if you want, though. Heh. Hell yeah. Wow. You'll play Outlast Trials, but not Lethal Company? Here's the thing, Saris. Matthews is gifted a lot of subs. And so it's like... it's harder to say no to him. Bitch, Outlast is infinitely more scary? Yeah, I know that. I'm aware just how scary Outlast is in comparison. But Matthews has the, like, the big dick daddy funding card that he can pull. And it's just like, oh shit. And I scammed him with Subnautica. So I specifically asked him, is there something I can do to make up for this? Paid friendship? It is not a paid friendship. They're just things that I can do that he has pull with. That's why I want to see him play it. Money, 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 ah. How long is Outlast Trials? How long of a game is that? Also, I need a drink. What you mean? How good are your gamers with you? It's a 4-player co-op game? I don't think I know what Outlast Trials is. It is okay, Elin will never make it past the first room in Outlast. Okay. Give me the time frame for 2 different groups. The first group, they're cracked, they all know what they're doing, they've all played before. How fast can they go through the game? They're not speed running. They don't have a perfect route, but they've all beaten the game before. The second group is all newbies. It's their first time playing. 5 seconds? I can't play Outlast. That shit is too fucking scary for me. 5 seconds and never. I feel like you're bad at giving time frames, Juice. I'm expecting now we're like a group that knows what they're doing, but isn't speedrunning. They don't know a way to glitch it in 5 seconds. Would take 2 hours. And a group that it's their first time playing will take like 10 hours. I'm not saying a scaredy cat group of 4 Yulins. I'm saying 4 average gamers playing for the first time. If you want a fellow chicken I can play. Depends on how much of a gamer your first timer is. I'm saying average. It's 4 average gamers. 4, there's no god gamers. There's no chicken babies. Just 4 average player. They like 15 minutes whenever they stop screaming. Oh my god, you guys are bad at this. Story-wise, I believe it's set before the first Outlast. Uses the same ideas and style as Outlast. But it's a 4-player co-op game where you go to a mission, then complete an objective, and then leave the mission, and go back to the hub and upgrade. Average gamer, okay, then like 30 to 45. And is that just one mission, or is that like... Is there a whole story to the game? Hi, non-dairy. You and I'm giving time for one mission. Okay. There is no story? Okay. Is it co-op game? Co-op games can have story, Juice. What? You go in, do objective, and get out. It's a spooky extractor. Okay. Can't believe Juice thinks co-op games don't have story. What am I gonna do with this boy? Probably take a nap with him. Maybe like 1 hour to 2 for first timers, including restarts? Okay. There's no real overarching story. For one mission, a new group might take 1 to 2 hours, depending on the mission, how lucky they get. I see. I see. What do you mean, question mark, Juice? You said there's no story in co-op games. I'm, like, struggling to process that. What's the lore, though? I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm sweaty. We're probably not even halfway. We're at 2.2. Group that knows the mission could take 15 to 30 minutes, depending on the mission. Lore, you got pooped and injected with the gas and now they test you? I tired? Oh my god. Please use my full name, Ramus. I'm tired, and I'm sweaty. Has you just never played a co-op RPG? Surely he has, right? Surely. You just reminded me of a Wendy's tweet. Also, Lore, you have no background? Because it went into the meat grinder? Whoa. There's a Wendy's tweet where somebody's like, Wendy's sucks ass. Their food blows. And Wendy's is like, our food's pretty good. We don't freeze our stuff like our competitors. So we're pretty sure we're fresher than them. And this guy's like, oh, so you just have rotting meat in the back? And it's like, no. We just don't freeze our meat. They're like, oh. How can you have frozen meat if it gets delivered to your stores on trucks? Dumbass. And Wendy's like, I'm sorry. Did you just forget refrigerators exist? Oh my god, you did. You forgot refrigerators exist. Holy shit. The person stops responding. Yeah, I had friends in the past to play co-op games with. Pat. Thought we were on a first name basis. Not when you don't use my nickname. You actually use my real name, I'm tired. I don't like that, and now you're no longer on the first name basis. Same logic for the Frozen in that case. Are you saying that Wendy's is wrong there? Because they'll have, like, refrigerated trucks. I think Wendy's, like, whole thing is that, like, they don't freeze their meat. It comes on a refrigerated truck, goes straight to a refrigerator, and then they serve it that day. That's what they claim, anyway. If I put you in a meat grinder, you're probably dead. The actual story of the game is using the Outlast like subliminal messaging to create literal sleeper agents. So the tutorial mission is you literally destroying your past and public records. Fine then, tired and sweaty. No. I'm tired. I'm tired and sweaty. It's like a Lalafell name, where the first name is included in the first half of the second name. Like, nah, we just have a live cow on hand with an industrial meat grinder whenever you order a burger. Well, the cow is getting butchered somewhere else. It's just gonna be in a refrigerator for like 2 to 3 days. But that's not frozen. Now that's fresh meat? Oh my god. We're coming up to the Warlock. We're coming up to this dumb motherfucking video ruining, even though he didn't know I was their Warlock. Fuck this guy. Our very first stream, we walked to this video, and then we ended. We walked at 1 mile per hour, which how fast is that? Oh my god. We walked to this speed. We walked to this speed our first, like, week or so. Shit, I feel like it's more tiring going that slow. We walked that speed, we went 1.15 miles. And I was like, alright guys, I'm tired, I'm done, bye. What speed are you walking now? Typically, I walk at 2.5 miles per hour. If there's incline like now, I kind of set it down to 2.3. But normally I'm walking at 2.5 miles per hour. Some days I feel like that's slow. But my tracking starts getting a little janky. And it starts getting a little loud, although I think my noise filter is set in a way that it wouldn't catch it. But we stopped at 2.5 because any further, and it would start catching the noise. You'd start hearing like my footsteps. And my butt would just be like, ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Man, I'd get more tired walking that slow than my normal speed. I think I might have. Hi, Logitech. Weren't you here first? Who was here first? What's the green message? You were! You were here first, Logitech. I'm surprised I actually remembered that. Congrats on 500 followers. Yeah! we got our Twitch recap. And he was like, you got 450 followers this year. And I was like, oh shit, yeah. I really shouldn't have been. But anytime other streamers were posting their recaps, I was comparing myself to them. So Zentrey was like, I streamed 263 days this year. Maybe I take it easy next year. That's a little too much. And I was like, what? Huh? You missed 100 days. Why are you comparing? Because I'm dumb. I know you're not supposed to compare. I know that's like the most toxic thing you can do and the worst thing for your mental health ever as a streamer. I'm still fucking doing it, damn it. I know full well you're not supposed to. You know, I was in the top 10% of anonymous sub-gifters. Anonymous? Hell yeah. I can never gift subs anonymously. I have too much pride in the sub badges. Yeah, I think most people do look, but I'll say not to. Oh, 100%. It's so hard not to. And I tell people too, don't compare. Don't compare yourself to others. It's about your own journey. And then I fucking go and do it. Like I said, eyes glowing. Giving subs anonymous seems weird. Ego? I know. The only metric that matters is money. That I disagree with. Because I feel like if you say the only metric that matters is money, you start viewing your money income as a measure of your success. And I feel like that's really bad. I feel like the most important thing is to get something out of stream, whether it's a good stream or a bad stream for you. So for me, because I exercise on stream, I'm losing weight and exercising whether I have a bad stream or not. And that is the most important thing to me. If I turned on a stream and walked 5 miles and nobody said anything in chat, I would be sad. I would be upset about that. But I could still walk away from that going, you know what? I still exercised today. So I can walk away proud of that. But when people start looking at it as like, oh, I'm not growing as fast. I did a stream and didn't get a single follower. That's when I feel like you need to get something else out of stream. People say like you need to enjoy streaming before you start doing it for like money and success. I don't know if it's something you need to enjoy. It can be. But it needs to be something positive for you. If Zay streamed more, I could throw some of those subs at them. Zay Hart was my 3rd most used emote. Actually, Zay, how many streams did you do this year on your streamer recap? I can stream my process of modeling skimpy clothes now? Oh my god, you can! I didn't even think about that, Zay. Please do. Please do that. I don't compare, I just look at my gifted substat and show my friends, like, look how psycho I am. I get it as some people just don't want the attention, but want to support someone. That is actually a really fair point, Weez. I didn't think about that. And I should have, because I've supported people in the past, and then people start giving me DMs that are like, hey, can you show up to my subathon? And it's like, dude, I barely know you. Actually, Weez, oh my god. I'm not gonna name them, but someone in Dream Shelter, back in the early days, like 4 years ago, this was back when I was gifting a lot to Elite. Name and shame them. It was Chris. We're playing the drinking game, and it lands on me. And I was like, I always say truth. Let's try dare. Somebody dare me. And this person goes, I dare you to gift my girlfriend Breath of the Wild. And I was like, I'm not paying $60 over a dare when I'm not even drunk. And he was like, oh, okay, I dare you to do this. And it was just like, dude, what the fuck, man? Cringe AF. I'm really glad that I wasn't like, oh, I gotta impress these guys so much. They've been so nice to me and I'm so new to VR chat. Okay, I'll do it. I'm really proud that I just looked at him and I just went, I'm not going to do that. I still want ASMR. I'm sad that Toll will never again be in my top 5. I feel like that's what I'm having issues with. It's hard, Saris. I've wanted to stream for like 4 years, but couldn't think of a way to separate myself from like my pursuit of success. And so I didn't for 4 years. Since connecting it to fucking exercise, it has been fucking liberating. It's been awesome. I feel like I'm like disconnected from the standard streamer mindset because there's a lot of things that I just don't do for growth. I'm still growing, which is like, holy shit, this is a fucking miracle. But like, I'm not doing clips. I'm not doing as much quality control as I should. I'm here to exercise. And I'll try to make the stream presented in a way that everybody has fun. But I'm here to exercise. Hi, Air. He saw a chance, but damn, that was an interesting choice. I didn't even really know him that well, which is like, dude, you got fucking balls asking for that when we've just met. Keeland, I lost to a damn nap so late. That's okay. Sleep well. We stream every day, so there's always tomorrow, right? Goddamn broke boy. I think he's making money now. I think he's also matured. I think he was like 16 or 17 back then. No, he may not have been that young. But like, he was a youngin' back then. I mean, he's still a youngin' now, but it's just one of those things where it's like, good lord, I guess I was that dumb when I was that age. There's only tomorrow unless the world ends today. Shouldn't that be there's always tomorrow unless the world ends today? Yeah, I'm a mod here, so we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. I want everybody to enjoy the stream before having any responsibility here. So there's a few people that I'd like consider modding. The problem is, the only 2 people that are like here every stream, every single time, that I trust with the mod. Oh god, I'm throwing some people under the bus here. I would trust Lost One and Gale with it. There's other people that are here every time, like Bits and Juice, who I'm like, they're here every time. They meet the consistency part. I don't know if I could handle this person being a mod. I don't know if I could deal with that. I love them to death. But I'm not always on the same page with their humor. You can mod me, I won't do anything, smile. The problem with you, Blank, is that you can't always be here because this is so late for you. I feel like you being here means you're being bad and staying up past your bedtime. Do not mod me, I will click something and not know how to undo it. There's also a few people who were consistent and who wanted to be a mod, and it's like, I have only just met you. No. I don't have a bedtime. I've been talking to Sona, and I was like, if you ask Foster, you and her soul, I have a specific reputation among them. And sent her the screenshot of the 2.51k gifted. She's just like, wow, you weren't kidding when you said you just throw money at streamers. It's at the point, Matthews, where I was like, do I need to have a conversation with this guy? Do I need to, like, cut him off? But then I was like, you know what? I need to fix my tracker. He's a big boy. It's his money. I don't need to do... Oops, I forgot to flip it around. I don't need to do anything so rude as being like, you need to learn how to spend your money. But I will admit, I do worry. It sounds like your girlfriend already does that. Your fiance already does that. It sounds like she's cut you off once or twice and been like, no more for the month. And you're like, okay. I don't have a bedtime, I just have a recommended sleep time. Go to sleep, Blink. I don't got work tomorrow. Some people just like to give and have the means. I know. So, okay, I grew up as an only child, which means I fucking suck at sharing sometimes. And I learned this in college with Pro Diggity. He's not an only child. He just shares stuff. And so, like, he would go work at a sandwich shop after classes. And I would just, after classes, I would come home or go to the dorm and start playing WoW. He would get there at like 6 or 7. And he'd be like, hey, I stopped at McDonald's on the way home. Got you some fries. And in my head, I was like, what? You can't do this. This means I owe you. And because I was an only child, what was mine was mine. What was yours was yours. I didn't fucking learn sharing. And so, like, if somebody gave me something, in my eyes, I have to pay them back. It is morally wrong to not pay them back. And I literally couldn't keep up with this guy. He'd go to McDonald's like 3 times a week and bring me fries every time. And I'm sitting there just like, dude, I can't pay you back for this. I literally can't. I don't have the money for this, man. What are you doing? You're trying to fucking ruin me. And so, eventually, I think he started having fun with it. I think he was just like, no, man, get over it. You're my friend. I'm going to share with you. And I was like, Jesus, dude, stop. Eventually, I was just like, okay. People share. They just like to. Not everything needs to be a checks and balances. And I'm better at it. I still feel like I kind of suck at it. I don't share as much as I'd like to. I still have like a stingy mindset with stuff where I'm like, oh, I don't want to... I just fucking don't. I'll give my time up anytime. Well, less so now than before. But like financially, I'm more stingy than I'd like to be. I kind of view money as like, I have my savings, and when that runs out, I'm done. I love... When savings runs out, I need to change something in my life, and I really don't want to do that. Which makes me not want to give to people. Which... God, it would just be nice to be rich. God, it would just be nice to have, like, $5 million. And be able to fucking throw that around. I'm better at accepting gifts. I still try to pay them back for it. I still try to, like... not cold shoulder people over gifts. Like, if somebody gives me a gift, they're gonna get some special attention. They just are. I'm still gonna tell people that Fishy is my favorite person for that art she drew. I don't really have the mind to share, but I can share. Yeah, I feel the same as you. I'm also a sharer. I have learned this about Lost One. People give me too many games. In 14 game time, I still owe them lots. Never touch my sailings. I want to have so much that no matter how much I throw at people, I'd still be fine. God, that would be nice. Yeah, when you don't have a real income, be stingy. I feel like I'd be less stingy if I wasn't paying rent. But... I am paying rent, so... I'm kind of like breaking even right now. Which is like, holy shit. Like those weird superpower posts. Yeah. Have infinite money when it comes to gifts for friends. I've always thought of it as like a genie lamp situation. Like, if I had a genie lamp, which one would be always have enough money to do what I want? Like, it just falls in my lap. I don't, like, have millions, but it's always like, oh, I don't have money. If I go play the lottery, I'm going to win. At least some amount. Or like, hey, you've been selected to get this million, right? Like, I would just always have money available. But no one believes you. Would you press the button? I hate the button ones. I love the ones that are like, you become a millionaire, but you also become a girl. Click, 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 click. Oh god. I saw a TikTok recently where it's like, do you press the button? You get $500, but one of your coworkers dies. And the guy at this cubicle is just like, one of my coworkers dies? Oh man. No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And then they go to a second person. You get $500, but one of your coworkers dies. One of my coworkers dies? Do I get to choose which one? No. Oh, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. They go to the third one. If you press this button, you get $500. They didn't even say $500, and the guy's clicking it and going back to work. And they're like, damn, dude, let me finish. You get $500, and the guy's like, oh, okay. And he goes to click it, and they're like, no, 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 hold on, hold on. You get $500, but one of your coworkers dies. Okay, you finished? Yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing. Click. Damn, dude. He's like, yeah, I got work to do. Go away. And leave the button. And he's like, just keeps working. He just keeps hitting the button every 2 seconds. Can 2 atheists make a Christian baby? Yeah, of course they could. You get $1 million, but lose a year of your life, and you get less money each time. Click, 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 click. Deep sigh. No. Matthews, you find true love, but it's a femboy. Me slams the button. There's a subreddit called Egg IRL, and it's all about trans people who have not come out of their shell, so they don't identify as their preferred gender yet. And I think that's where I saw the you get $1 million, but there's a 10% chance you become a girl. They're like, I press it 10 times. I press it 20 times. Atheist, there's a Christian baby in front of you, and it says it's going to explode an orphanage if you don't renounce atheism. That's really funny, Juice. I'd hit the button too. Like a 50-50 of you get 10 mil or you die. Like, of course I'll press the button. Oh man, that one's hard. Best case scenario, all my problems are solved. Worst case, I get 10 million. Blank, you're not allowed to die. In fact, Blank, you're not allowed to make any more suicide jokes. They make me sad. Because I really like you and like having you around. So you're banned. You're banned from that humor. You're banned, Blank. Because I don't like it. It makes me sad. Hello, Wolf Mommy. Give me a button, I push it. But that's Blank? No. Blank is more than that. Blank is the friend that I wake up to, and they're always still there. Here's the thing. When I take a nap with people, I understand if I fall asleep, if they leave, because, like, shit, I do that to people. I don't want to sit there for 2 hours while somebody sleeps. But, like, I really like it when somebody's there when I wake up. And Blake is literally the most consistent for that. Blake genuinely makes me feel good. Oh, it looks like I have a limp. Why is my body going up with my left step? That's weird. Blank is an asshole? Disagree. Disagree. I need a drink. I didn't look at the mileage. I didn't look at it, so I don't know what we're at. Now I really want to look at it. Today is Thursday. We already killed Fyrakk on Heroic, so I think they're planning to do an alt normal run? I don't even know if I'm going to that. You need to see the Quora Christian baby questions? Well, when you do, you have to stream sleep, so I'm still there because I'm likely asleep myself. Well, it makes me happy. That reminds me of a tweet I saw that was like, if you attempt to rob a bank, no matter how it goes, you'll never have to worry about food or money for the foreseeable future. If it goes badly and you die, then that's it. If you go to jail, you have free food and housing and healthcare and don't have rent. If you succeed, then you got away with a bank's worth of money. Here's the problem, Matthews. For the most part, yes. Jail is actually not free. They actually charge you per day that you're in jail. And when you get out, they're like, okay, you owe the government this much money now. But if it's after core stream sleeps, it's just nice you and cuddles time. But if it's after core stream... Okay, I see. So when we get on VR chat for core streams, and I fall asleep there, I can't be in a place where nothing is happening that long, Elin. I forgot what we were talking about, Lost One. Oh, sleeping. Yeah. No. Lost One, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I don't expect anybody to, like, stay and watch over somebody sleeping. I don't even do that to Core. If she falls asleep, I fucking bounce. Unless I'm doing absolutely nothing. But, like, if I'm in a mood where it's like, I want to hang out with people, and she starts snoring and it's just her and me, I'll go join the fucking WoW Discord and hang out with them. So I don't, like, get mad or, like, hold it against anybody for leaving. But I do like waking up to people. You get robbed, but if you robbed a big bank, then you're potentially in jail for life, and then you don't have to pay? True. I think it'd be very rare that you get life in prison for robbing a bank. If you kill people while robbing the bank, you'll probably get life in prison. Hi, Codename Destroyer. I stay, but I most likely go to the next room and chill or talk with others. You're not allowed anymore, Freya. You're banned from that. You have to be in the same room when I'm asleep. You use Nerf guns? As do others who share the sentiment of waking up to someone, so I do it? Honestly, I would be more inclined to watch someone sleep IRL than VR. But saying that aloud sounds creepy, Lamau? Nah. I can see how people would take it as creepy. But I don't think it's creepy at all. This is... I'm having trouble reading the name. The Harathi Highlands in Guild Wars 2. And... Jesus. I find what I do creepy, but people keep saying it's not, which they're weird. So, I mean, there's people that do find it creepy. 100%. There's people that are like, you want to watch me sleep? Ew, what the fuck? But you just don't watch those people. Like, you've always been very forward, like, I like watching people sleep. If you let me, I will. Which is, like, very much asking for consent first. So, like, I heavily encourage it. I like it. It genuinely makes me happy to wake up to somebody. I used to stay on Discord call, but then open browser and join other server at the same time, so it would be in 2 calls. I know a few people that do that. If they're good at muting themselves between the two servers, hell yeah. I fucking hate it when they're bad at it, Wheeze. I fucking lose my shit when I'm in a call with somebody and somebody starts talking over me or someone else and they're like, good morning. No. Yeah, we can do that later. No, I'm gonna be doing this. And I'm like, motherfucker, mute yourself. God damn it, oh, go away. Get the fuck out of here. I like doing it for those that can find comfort in it. Would only do it if someone I was with was sleeping. No use open mic. Smiles and never have muting problems when in 2 calls. Yeah. Technically, yes, blank. What are we at? 3.5 miles? Hell yeah. Heck, and I forgot to send Clueless. We'll send it now. And if it's not ugly, I'll add it. I'm so tired. We're at 800 calories. That actually seems kind of low. We haven't needed a break today. I am considering one at 4 miles, but for right now, we're cruising. We're cruising. Wheeze, you do a lot of model stuff. Are you gonna start streaming your model stuff on Twitch? Elon likes it when I watch over. You know, it's cute too, so there's even more incentive. Hell yeah. I have thought about it, Ear. Hi, Lamb. Got called into work on my day off. How's the walk? Hi, Techno Rave. I hope you're getting overtime. The walk is going good. We're at 12 incline, so I am very tired. And then when I get to see, hear you, and happy after waking up to someone there is even better. Hell yeah. Uh-oh, you're gonna be extra sweaty? We are. We're frictionless gaming right now. I know that feeling all too well of getting called in on a day off. I'm just bad at commitment to the modeling stuff. You mostly model for yourself and friends, right? I don't actually know if you do commissions at all. No, mostly sell assets? I see. We're tired. I want to, like, lay down and just chill in the beanbag already. Feel Ewan updated his avatar, I don't know why. You're probably seeing the coat for the first time, maybe? If it's raining, I'll put the coat on. If I remember. It rained for like 2 seconds. I said, yay, I get to use the coat. And then it fucking stopped raining in Guild Wars. I was like, damn it, well, I'm gonna keep it on a little bit longer. My VR is too brokey for me to want to deal with. Fuck. Yeah, I really just want to put your model through Substance Painter to make it feel less flat. Hi, corporate mommy. Wheeze, I'm not entirely against that. I really like what Chin does. I just feel like he's very old school with his model making. I have a couple questions for you, Yulin. I have a couple answers. Yeah, he is. It's because he doesn't play VR chat anymore. He doesn't talk to other model makers. I love him so much. He was actually... he was my number 5 on my streamers watched on my recap. Can I add you on VR chat? Did I already add you? I am brain dead. I don't think you've added me. You can add me. It's Yuland with a Z on VR chat. Shut up, Juice. Don't do your stupid... literally writing out with a Z thing. There's still a D, so it's Yuland, and then a Z tacked onto the end. That one, Corporate Mommy. Zuland, god damn it, there. Juice, were you like literally typing it out? I really hope you were. You probably were, but I'd fucking die laughing if you were. Oh, hey, Mommy, nice to see you here. I need a drink. Okay, Juice. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what you're saying right there. Yeah, is that yeah, I am crying right now? You gotta go do something real quick? Bye, Codename Destroyer. Have a good one. That too. I love spending time with other VR chat streamers too. Hell yeah. That too, but I am gaming. Oh, you're gaming right now. Okay. Putting this one to sleep is nice. My policy, Corporate Mommy, is once I know someone enough, I'll add them on VR chat. And I stream on blue status. So if anybody on my friends list wants to like come and hang out, they're welcome to. I might hide their avatar. I might kick them if they're too rowdy. Oof, just checked and haven't been on VR chat since the 5th of November. You're gonna be on for New Year's, right? Wheeze, I better see you for New Year's. I have a really bad track record with having good New Year's. And so I'm like overhyping myself for this one. This one's gonna be good, damn it. This one's gonna be good. I have another question for you. You don't even need to ask permission to ask questions. You can just fire away. Poof, maybe. New Year's drinking? Don't really hang out with anyone who plays anymore? Did you start VR chat before 2019? Yes. So, I get the dates a little mixed up. I saw a JonTron video about VR chat. And this was like late 2017, I think. After that, I watched a lot of Ugandan Knuckles clips. And then a lot of Team 5 clips. And through Team 5, I found the streamer Lele. And I started watching her while I was looking for a job. 2018, April, I got a job. And that's when I started watching a streamer named Elite. And after 1 or 2 months of... No, wait, actually, hold on. I started my job in April 2018. And then after 6 months, I started watching streams at work. So this was like September, I think? September or October. I started watching streams at work, and I started watching Elite. After like 2 months of watching Elite, I then got my own headset. And so this would have been like December, maybe January, 2019. That's when I got my headset and started playing. Hi, Zai. Did I interview you after you streamed? Yeah. Yeah. If you join on me and you're streaming, I'm totally fine with that. Lele and Whoops Heart. Wheeze, did you know what Lele did just the other day? I think it was yesterday. She did a topless VTuber model stream. But not like clothes off. Like she just deleted the torso up of her avatar. So she was just a pair of floating legs like the parents from Cow and Chicken. I fucking love Lele. It's not for a stream. It's for a documentary video I'm working on about the history of VRChat. You can... A good way to see it, Wheeze, will be to go to her Twitter and go to her posts. Because she did like a promo video for it. Where it's the legs dancing to the Persona song. Funnily enough, I knew Whoops for a long time, but I never been to their streams really. Oh god. Whoops was one of the like first streams I talked in. He was one of the first people I subscribed to. And I was so fucking dumb. When you subscribe, you get to do a message that shows up on stream. And this was important to me. I was like, if my message is going to be on stream to 1,000 people, it has to be important. It has to be meaningful. And so I sat there for like 5 minutes. What do I put with my subscriber message? It's my first subscription ever. What do I put with this message? Actually, it wasn't my first subscription. I'd been subscribed to Cream for 3 months before that, who was playing Sea of Thieves. But he's playing Red Dead Redemption 2. And he goes, he like shoots some guy in the head and he goes, "Can I get a howdy, partner?" And I was like, that's it! Howdy, partner. And so I subscribed with Prime with howdy, partner. And like, he had literally just forgot. Because he was streaming, he just forgot. He said, "Can I get a howdy, partner?" So like 5 seconds later, it goes off and he goes, "Howdy, partner. Yeah, thanks for the sub, Ewan." That was it. And I was just like, I did it. Good job, Ewan. Oh, God. I don't know why I thought... I just thought of streamers back then as, like, fucking celebrities. It's not for streamers, for a documentary video? Hell yeah. What, Ewan never lets me interview them? That's not true, Zai. You would 100% be allowed to interview me. Zai, you have literally gotten the DM that's like, you don't even have to ask permission for anymore. You can just take. The fuck do you mean you can't interview me? Man, people consider before 2019 old now. Oh my. I think doing more VRChat streams would be something I could do. It's just how it is right now. It isn't the best. Sweaty headset and I desperately need to clean my PC. You put hi. I feel old. Oh, that's cute. They are sometimes. I feel like it's a kind of cute story looking back. I think on I'm like, wow. Euland was so fucking turbo omega dumb. It's so embarrassing I'm no longer embarrassed. Whoa! These fucking guy, man. This is why I hate recording in Guild Wars 2. No perma-stealth. How good do you think the mod detection, or like, hacks detection is in Guild Wars 2? Maybe I could like, hack permanent stealth on myself and just use it to make these videos. No one would ever know, right? Time flies too fast. Evergreen ship was stuck in the Suez Canal in 2021. Holy shit, that was more than 2 years ago? Hi, Archangel. That whole ship situation was crazy. What's even crazier is that Karl Marx literally had a section about it in his book that was like, the world is gonna have a crisis if a ship gets stuck in the Suez Canal. And it's like, fucking what? Huh? 2017 was a time. You know what's really bad, Blank? I don't know where I was based on dates. I know where I was based on WoW patches. So, like, if you tell me this WoW patch came out at this date, I'd be able to be like, oh yes, I was attending this school, I had these classes then. I remember that. This Diablo season was out. It's so hard to line up world events with what's going on in your own life. Everything always feels out of whack. Oh my fucking god, nerd. I know. There was an Evergreen shipping container trailer that blocked a highway too. Same. Logitech, I am losing my shit in World of Warcraft. I want to get the Thorn Druid forms for my pet, for like hunter pets. You can get a Thorn Bear, a Thorn Stag, and a Thorn Cat. The fucking ad I need won't spawn. I just need her to spawn in Drustvar and trade her these thorn-laden hearts. And she won't fucking spawn for me. I've waited like 3 to 4 hours out there. And I keep checking like hourly. I hate it. What are we at? 4 miles? 1 more mile. We don't need a break. OP friendless fruct. Unfuck it. I need a drink. Yes and no, Logitech. No, I haven't gone to the specific group finder and been like looking for their name. But yes, I did try going out there on an alt, because I read that when you're leveling through the expansion, if you're not on the Dragon Isles phase, she should be there. But they weren't fucking there for me. So now you're saying, did you try checking another shrine? I'm like, oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Why didn't I check that way? Yulin, did you like Kyriakos Kapkulak? Oh god, remind me what that is, Juice. I don't remember. If that was the 3 videos, I haven't watched the one yet. I didn't get to it. The middle video I sent? I haven't watched it yet. You'll be fine. You'll be okay. I'm really bad at doing stuff the day of. Don't know why, but your streams make me more productive whilst 3D modeling. I have a few people that do productive stuff. Jan is probably working on art stuff for their college courses right now. Jan, if you're here, say hi. Non-Dairy, I think, does some productive stuff too. We will soon. I understand that completely, Lise. Because that's what I used to do with Leafy on streams. Back when she was like 3 to 5 viewers, I was working on a maze in Unity while watching her stream for like a month or 2 straight. And then I just deleted it because I was like, there's a lot of stuff I'd have to learn for this. I don't want to do this anymore. Being a mod has made me pay too much attention to chat to get anything done while watching. Wait, maybe that's the answer to my mod problem. Maybe I make Zayla a mod. Because I know they're already an experienced mod. And then maybe they'll feel obligated to show up to every single stream. And I'll get like 2 things I absolutely want. This could be the absolute Yulin W. Skill issue. Well, as productive as this cat will let me, go out and Blender, Yulin is comfy streamer is good. Thank you. Hi, Bits. You're not late. You can show up whenever you want. As good as you stream at the right time of day for me most days as well. Jan was saying the exact same thing. They were like, Yulin has the perfect time slot. And I was like, hell yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just streaming at this time so I don't overlap with Aiko, Corvu, and Foss. I was up around 8:30, but said fucking went back to sleep. Right call. Yuland has awful time for me. Yeah, sadly, there's no time that, like, works perfectly for everybody. God, I wish there was. But when I started streaming, I had two things in mind. Number one, I don't want to overlap Aiko, Core, and Foss. And number two, it needs to be soon after I wake up. Because the longer I wait, the less productive I get in a day. So I wanted my streams to be within like 1 to 3 hours of me waking up. That way I'd have the lowest chance of like skipping them and being like, oh, I'll just go back to bed. Starts at 3 p.m. for me, so pretty good. Hell yeah. I need to get more regular with my streams. Just difficult right now with all the work I've been doing. Just do what I do, Zay. Be a bad mod. Lost One, you are literally my best mod. None of my other mods even come close to what you've done. Like, literally, if you have 100% success rate as a mod, they'll have 0% success rate. Like, you are literally the right-hand mod right now. No one even comes close. Need more Asian friends. Pat, pat, pat. You're a good mod, Lost. You make fun of the streamer. Give the streamer a hard time, all the important stuff. Literally only mod. Do you ever have, like, a moment where you're just like, good lord, I've become my father? Or like your parent? Because that was one of my dad's favorite jokes was, Yulin, you'll always be my favorite son. And I was like, I'm your only son! Mod's got a shit on streamer. Fuck you, Yulin, I am the only mod. Yeah, so you're best by default. Everything I said is true. Lost One do / unmod Lost One. That you know of. Nah, Lost One's the only mod. Hi, Louie. We're probably at like 4.2. 4.3. I don't think we get to 5 by the end of this video. But that's okay. We're gonna end at 5 anyway, because incline. Over 1,000 calories burned. Hi, Akashua. This is gonna sound super extra horny and degen. I wanna kiss, sniff, and lick Yulin's sweaty feet after he does these walks. Okay. I read, this is gonna sound super extra horny and degen. I was like, oh no. Akashua is a fucking freak. This is gonna be wild. But I wanna kiss? Alright, this is fine. Sniff. Getting a little weirder there, but that's fine. Lick. Alright, we're still tame, we're still in a good place. Yulin's sweaty feet, and there it goes. And there it is. Now you can check who's a mod. As a mod, Saris. They are. They really are. Hi, Stroganoffles. I can check who's a mod too. I've always known Akashua to be a freak. I've always known Kayla to be less, not so much a freak, but just like abrasive, let's say. And I don't see those two interact much at all, but I saw them interact in Core Stream yesterday, where Kayla's like, kill Yulin, and Akasha was like, no, protect Yulin. And I was like, oh shit, they're squaring up. What the fuck, Bits? Don't do it. I'm too tired to put my arms up. Bits hostile today. Today? But can be weirdly wholesomely cute sometimes. I like Akashua. They're nice. And in DMs, I can be a bit of a freak too. Not to the level Akashua is. Akashua is wild. There's this little button at the top of stream where anyone can check mods. Dummy, sarcastic. Does it show you the mods that are, like, have the status, or the mods that are present? Because I would have assumed that only shows you people that are currently watching. Just active mods? Is this button different than the user list? Or the viewer list? It only shows people in chat? I assumed it only showed people in chat. So even if somebody was modded... Nope, same, I'm just being silly. Gotcha. I assumed if somebody was modded but not watching, they wouldn't show up there. Oh my god. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be at 5 miles. We're at 4.5. God damn it. Oh, finally some peace and quiet. Like, no one is mic'd. Yulin really should do this more often, muted. You're all mean. What I was saying was Wheeze. What I've been waiting on with Shin is that I have a naked version of this model. And the naked version doesn't have nipples right now. And I'm like, fuck. I want nipples. And I want them to have little piercings. Smudge muted. You lost me at piercings? What kind of piercings? They'd be really small. The little, like, 2 stud things. It'd be like the little sphere on each side of it. You mean barbells? Yeah, barbells. Could have belly one too. I don't really want a belly one. I don't know why. Seems VR chat is fucked ATM and not just me. Oh. So I got on before the wave that locks everyone out. I heard Belly a yell. We were talking about nipple piercings, and someone suggested a belly piercing, Saris. Euland would look cute with a small ball piercing. We're definitely not piercing anything down there. That is a hell no for me. Does the model base not come with nipples on it? I don't think it did. I'm pretty sure it didn't. It's Koronatu, if you were curious and wanted to check. Koronatu or Koronaku? I think it's with a T. Oh, there's actually a link down below. I'm sure there's a blend shape, probably just missing the texture. Is it the one in descriptions? Yes. I am a good little boy and source my stuff, including my model and the assets used. Blend shape? Love to see it, good boy. What? No Jacob's Ladder, Ewan? Good lord, no. Did you know that dumbbells were a musical instrument part before we shortened them and started using them for fitness? They were the clapper for bells. Once removed, they were dumbbells. Oh. If there's a blend shape, there's a texture in the assets. I thought my PC was just having a tantrum. I don't like to do that specifically because I feel like it takes people's immersions away. I want to see people as me rather than as a bunch of assets I link below. Overcome, I think everyone has their own style. Here's the thing, Corporate Mommy. I don't think it's up to me. I think it's important to source the creator of the assets, because you're using their stuff. And like, people should know where it's available. And so like, I understand that logic. I just disagree with it. I think you should be sourcing your assets. I understand that's more difficult if you're the type that can like put your own stuff together and you have like dozens of assets, at which point I would link to a page that's like a document that has all of them. Everything I've used so far has been scratch made? Hell yeah. When it comes to VRC, never assume that. True. Wend. Source? I made it the fuck up. Depends on the terms of service of people's stuff. Yeah, so a lot of people will be like, you have to source me. A lot of people will be like, you can't use this if you stream. A lot of people will be like, you don't need to source me at all. Unless they specifically say, don't source me, I put a source for them. Source your ass. Why don't you back up with the source? Yeah, and a few people say don't use for VR chat. That's mostly like MMD stuff. I don't know why. It's all over DeviantArt, where people make MMD assets and they're like, don't you dare use this for VR chat. It's like, okay, damn, chill. And then you see it all over VR chat. We're at 4.7. We're at 4.7, we're almost at the end of this video. And we're gonna meet the Dumb Bear. This is the worst NPC in all of Guild Wars. I hate this guy. Did anybody play Warframe yesterday? The new patch came out and it was kind of cool. Lots of booth-based models have nip textures in a layer on the PSD that's hidden by default, including yours. Oh! I'll tell Shin that. Guess no Yulin cuddles today? Why are you guessing that, Blink? As soon as I end, I'm falling asleep in the beanbag. I'm not gonna go play Warframe. I didn't even do my dailies this morning. when I actually do wake up and do stuff. I gotta get on PSO2. Oh, VR chat fucked, you're right. Shit. Shit. Keep trying. Don't stop trying, Blank. You can do it. VR chat very fucked. Who's even on right now? Oh, holy shit, wait. Either nobody is on at all, except for me, or the friends list is bugged and I can't see anybody on. I literally see 0 people in any list on my social. I've been waiting to add you for ages. Oh, I wish I'd known Corporate Mommy. My rule is always like a week. If somebody hangs around for a week, hi Senril. I'll add them if they're chill after a week. If they come recommended by anybody, I'll add them right then. So like, I think you knew Meowmies? Look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking NPC just like attaching himself to my placement and just hovering with me. What the fuck is this? Get the fuck out of here. Go. Yeah, dumb bear. I do know Meowmies. Meowmies has been on my stream a few times. Yeah, I think you got brought up when I was in her stream. Or like I saw you there. And she was like, oh, I love Corporate Mommy. I was like, alright, she passes the check. She meets the vibe check. I attempted to get on in lobby and hope, but now I'll go snuggle my cat. Hell yeah. Yulin the Lone Walker. Down Detector says VR chat is down too? Oh god. I didn't even appear for a week? Well, I already knew you, Blank. No, I mean, I've been waiting for my game to be fixed so that I can add you. Oh, I see. You can try through the website? Heck yeah. Yeah. We're at 4.85. We're almost there. We'll go 3 miles per hour for the last bit. Speed boost. Speed boost. High unknown. Rook just cuddled Yulin. And then Yulin suddenly was a lot more fond of me for some reason. I'm pretty sure you cuddled me and Rook was like, no, I fucking didn't. That's right, I forgot about that. I was like, thanks for the cuddles, Rook. And they were like, you talking to me? Huh? Yulin, are you Michelangelo's David? Because I want to stare at you in all your naked glory. Whoa. You can't say that on stream. It's embarrassing. Funny you mentioned the VR chat site. That's down too? Good lord. Yulin just bullies me or tries to. Bits, I have never successfully bullied you. You've only had L's with me. No, you've only had W's. I've only had L's. Yeah, Rook isn't the kind to do that. You can't. Are we at 5? 4.92. It's going fast. Going fast. Rook cuddled you. They're so nice. They are nice. I just don't think they're a cuddler. Uh, 4.94. Bits is very cute. Hi, Violet. Normal speed walking today? No, I'm just eager to get to 5. And so I just put it to 3 miles for the last, like, 0.1 mile. We're at 12 incline. So I'm very tired, Violet. Sorry, I'm not super active. I'm hunting monsters. That's fine, Sirius. It's my job to run my chat, not you. If you just want to listen, hell. If you tuned into my stream and never said anything for 6 months, I'd be sad. I like it when you talk. But if that's something that's good for you, do it. Very much so. In Russia, chat runs you. Yeah, sometimes they fucking run me. Oh, never talk? Okay. I'll be sad, Blank. But if that's what works best for you... We're at 5 miles. Ow. Oh my god. Pins. Pin 1. Sound. What the fuck is going on with my tracking? There we go. Wow, Yulin on their knees already. You know it. Turn on cute mute mode. What is... Where does it say my tracker is? Whatever. Everybody look away. Everybody look away. I gotta fix my trackers. Be weird. You don't want to see this. I don't want you to see this. It's embarrassing. Oh. I'm accidentally clicking stuff in my overlays. I actually don't want to... God damn it. I actually don't want a big blow-up thing of Lay's emote. As crazy as that sounds. What I do want is to start spying on me. Oh, and I need to upgrade the title. Day 148 of walking. 5 miles, and now we rest. Done. Showed is the cuter half, but Bits is still cute. Wow! You can't say that, Lost One. When Bits is here and Shota isn't, you have to say Bits is the cuter one. And when Gammy's here and Bits isn't, you have to say Gammy's the cuter one. You gotta play the sides. Where are we going? Ooh, wait, actually... I don't know if I'll be able to go anywhere. Maybe we just stay here. We're just gonna stay here, because VRChat's fucking having a fuck, and so... I don't want to risk getting stuck in a loading screen. Did say it was really fucked? Yeah. God damn it. I need the key to get in here. Did I use this couch? We can use this couch. We'll use this couch. Okay. Oh, that's comfy. Hell yeah. Alright. I bring these back down. VRChat forgot to feed the hamsters again? True. Okay. I wouldn't recommend going to a different world if VR chat has worked. Yeah, we're gonna stay here. It's okay, Lost. Because he's the femboy, I understand. I'm still better than him at CS, though. You'll draw an Amogus, and I'll be there in spirit. This world has pins, right? I don't want to get up for the pins. I'm already comfy. I can't even rejoin the same instance I'm in, because I'm not allowed there, or it doesn't exist. Maybe they're getting all of their problems out of the way now, so that they have a clean New Year's. Right? Right? Are you, though, Bits? I'll be honest, Bits. I've never seen you do well in Counter-Strike or any FPS game. I've seen Gammy get like a few triple kills and do some crazy shit. But, you know, I haven't seen you do that. Sure, yeah. Dude, I can hope, right? 20... What year was it? 2018 to 2019? No, 2019 to 2020 was so fucking depressing because I didn't have a headset, I didn't have VR, and so I was genuinely like miserable that New Year's. And then the New Year's after that, 2020 to 2021, VR chat was just down. I ended up playing World of Warcraft for that one. That's because you don't check my Twitter or my stream? True. The reason I haven't seen you pop off is because I haven't watched you enough. I get triple kills in bed left and right? Hell yeah. I mean, they just made a huge update from Unity 2019 to 2022. And that's the last version you can use before they changed Unity and made take effect. I've seen Gammy pop off. I have never seen Bits go ham. Refer to my last message, Lost. Well, the thing is, Bits, last one is like 3 minutes behind because phone. Yeah, imagine not having VR. Look, if you don't have VR, that's fine. But if you go from having VR to not having VR, that's fucking miserable. I'm on mobile too. For the next 15 seconds. I expect VR chat to be constantly changing for the next month or so. I was in desktop alone New Year's 2019. Even going from full body tracking to non is painful. I had like a year where I wasn't using full body tracking. It was because my trackers, I'd like fucking messed up the batteries for them, so they only lasted like 3 hours. And I only got on like once every 2 weeks or something. It was very infrequently. And I was just in a mood of full body tracking is too much effort. I'm just not gonna get in full body tracking. Then a year ago I got new trackers. And since then I've been like, if I get on VR, it's with trackers. I have new trackers. I have like good trackers. I do not get in VR chat without trackers unless they're dead. If they're dead, I'm like, oh man. But I'm literally like charging and waiting for them to be charged. I've been to 2 bit streams. I'm gonna make a dad a VR chat account just so he can chill in like LS Media, since the website he watches shows keeps on dying. Didn't that just die, Bits? I thought all the movie and show watching world's just fucking dead. Movies and chill died? Oh, I thought it was all of them. Yeah, it just feels more immersive with them. LS Media is still active, I believe. There was, DMCA, I believe. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing it went as long as it did under the radar. I saw a post on the Reddit that was like, to the kid that reported movies and chill, congratulations, you got it taken off. And then they wrote like 2 paragraphs that were very clearly satire, right? It was very clearly like, yeah, we got away with this for too long. It kind of does break the rules. You know, it was bound to happen eventually. We had a good run, right? It was 2 paragraphs of the most obvious sarcasm I've ever seen in my life. And everybody on Reddit was like, pretty sure it wasn't a kid that reported it, you idiot. Pretty sure it was DMCA. And it's like, oh my god, they're dumb. Oh my god, all of these Redditors are dumb. You're lucky I like lurkers. We all knew that shit was gonna happen. VRChat was built on copyright infringement. Amazing that it still exists at all. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I don't see it going anywhere because it's so entrenched, right? But there's just gonna be times where some shit hits the fan. It's like, we need big changes. I remember for a while, there was the DMCA stuff in Europe that was happening. That was like, you cannot use any assets in a game that has copyright. So like, people can't use Mario avatars in VRChat anymore. And it was like, are they really gonna go after this? Oh shit, does this mean VRChat just gets hard banned? And I remember just nothing happened of that. But I remember for a while it was like, what happens to VRChat with this? What time is it? 11:30? I'm hungry. But we're not ending yet. I'm having too much fun. I'm having fun, but I don't like the world I'm in. I love this world. It's just not like a super pretty, cozy world. Oh, I learned with the Wispy world that I was waiting on. The one that we've been waiting on for like 2 weeks, and I kept checking if it was published. It's not going to be published. That was a private commission world. So it's never going to show up in Wispy's list. Which is like, damn, because it looked like a really cool world, but it was a private commission of a streamer to be like the world they're in when they stream, which is like, okay. That's cool, I guess, but damn it, I wanted that world. Today is alt raid and WoW. I don't even know if I have a character for that. So I don't even know if I'll be playing WoW today. Maybe. I have the survival hunter. The thing is, it's really low damage. Its item level is like 430, maybe a little higher. I don't think it's doing... Well, I did just get a weapon on it. Maybe I could go to that on my survival hunter. I don't know. We'll see. Just commission your own world, Elon? No. That thing we were talking about earlier with me being crazy fucking stingy with money. It took me 4 years to commission an avatar and an OC. Actually, it didn't take me 4 years to commission an avatar. It did take me 4 years to commission an OC, though. I hate spending money. I hate spending money. Well, I guess I just sleep then. Don't worry, Blank, there's always tomorrow. I love spending money. I have a friend, Corporate Mommy, that we're like best friends. I constantly spend time with them. I'm constantly playing games with them. And we're constantly relying on each other for things. To the point that people ship us. They ship us kind of hard, and they're always like, why aren't these two together? Why aren't they dating? And one of the biggest reasons is that I hate spending money and they love spending money. And we would literally just fight over that if we were together. I may not be alive then. Yeah, you will. You better be, or else. Damn it, Blake. Now you've made Juice cry. The two of you like cuddling together, and now you've made Juice cry. How could you do this? Had coffee today? Is probably why I'm still here. Well, yesterday? I don't know. Even if it's something that, like, I need. Like, I just genuinely need it. I'll be very reluctant to spend money on it. And put it off for as long as possible until it's like a fucking problem. Usually at my own detriment to where it becomes more expensive in some way. For example, I needed a new headset cable for my Oculus Rift for a while. It had a kink and it was fucking up with the connection. But I wasn't buying it because, hey, it worked. And then I broke the cable. And at this point, the Oculus Rift had been discontinued, and you couldn't buy the cable anymore. So it was like, well, I should have gotten it when it was a problem. And now it's a disaster. Put off buying Pater? Aw, Pater. You're gaming. I feel like that's a typo. Put off buying water? Oh my god, Juice. That's messed up. Oh, I'm suddenly tired. There's nobody to sleep with. Fuck. What do I do? Oh. I think somebody's going live that I wanted to raid the other day. Yeah, I've been waiting for the item I want to go down in price for months. Then I showed it to someone and they bought it on the spot. I was like, bruh. I'll still be around to sleep with you for the foreseeable future, don't worry. Good. I'm trying, I don't have OVR Advanced figured out yet. So, Stroganoffles, VR chat is just fucking dead today. So, like, if you're even online, you're further than most people. Today's a bad day to try and get that stuff working. Because it's just fucking... It's all dead today. Everybody's like, how are you on VR chat? You'll probably struggle with that today. Okay, yeah, it was stalling while starting. Yeah, VR chat's just fucking having a dedge today. VRCX works for me. VR chat is dead and it is good that it is dead. No, it's not. If it wasn't dead, you and Blank could be here and cuddle. I haven't been off VR chat. Great time to get into VR chat, yes. What emote was that again? I cuddled with a cutie Nin Nin last time. Hi, Aeon. Aeon, look, I don't mean to pry. I don't mean to, like, put any pressure on you. But, you haven't cuddled with me in a while. And so, this is, you know, this is unacceptable. And you won't be able to today because VR chat's down, but, I expect you to do better. I expect you to correct this issue in the foreseeable future. Oh, I muted tab on accident. I thought Elin just stopped talking. This is acceptable? No, it's not! You have to. Aeon is a cute dork. Agreed. Aeon, have you heard Star? I didn't know that they were mute because of a technical issue. I thought they were just mute because they didn't want to talk. And they were talking all yesterday. I was like, whoa! I grew up with guilt tripping Euland. No. Yep, I knew about that. I figured you would have. I figured you hang out with them a lot more than I do, but I was big pogging yesterday. Aeon, do you play Warframe at all? I feel like that's a game you would like. That seems like a very Aeon coded game. Do you still do What's in the Box? I do. Glenn still is on the team also. Weird you say this when I've been waiting on the cross save to happen for years. I think it's live now. It might have actually gone through yesterday, Aeon. Anyways, I'll cuddle you guys next time, Yulin and Sour, if you want to, of course. Like I always want to. I literally always want to. But go sleep. Go get your rest. It's going through phases, though? Have you been playing it on console, or do you not even have console anymore, and you just have the account information to switch it eventually? Message me when you want to, then? Oomph. I'm really bad at that, Blank. I'm the type that I never ask for stuff. And so... I don't have a console? Yeah, I figured you wouldn't. I do not ask for stuff. And part of that is that I'm so fucking submissive that I like things way more when people just ask them from me, or gosh, this is so fucking like degen, take from me. Yeah? Then you don't get as much as you want? I know that's how it works. Do I pick up Warframe again? If you want to, Lost One, I don't know how much I'm going to be playing it. You Linda asking around about guilt tripping way for cuddles, though? I was trying to be funny with it. But it was a bit guilt trippy. It was. Look, I just want cuddles. What the fuck? Will be more than likely to give it to you. What kind of giving? Too bad I am a giver. Givers are nice too. I don't know. If I like it more as opposed to when it's like, hey, I want cuddles, can you get on? I like it more when somebody messages me and they're like, get on, I want cuddles. I'll be on Lethal Company later on tonight, though. Core wants to get Lethal Company. And she was like, you'll play Lethal Company with me, right? And I was like, no, have fun. I'm also a refuse to taker. Yeah, it's nice to be lead. See, I hate being the lead. I very much like it when somebody else likes to lead. Yes, you will, Yuland. It's never gonna happen. Also nice to follow. Yuland, I don't get in VR chat on my own volition. I just don't want to bother people. You've never bothered me, Blank. I think you're pretty great. And often have people just say no or they can't when I do ask. Global Malaise watched 45 consecutive streams this month. and sparked a watch streak. I can't even post a watch streak of 3 or 20 or 30. I hate the watch streak thing so much. Yeah, more head pats it is. How I steal souls. Oh my god. I have terrible self-esteem and just fear pushing people away, so I never ask. Sometimes the only way to make something happen is to make it happen. We've all watched Coco, right? You have to seize your moment. You have to murder that mariachi. Seize your moment. I live in your head. I can't miss a stream. Okay, so tell Yulin and Juice to get on. I'm here. I'm on. I got to chill with Zay one day. Yulin, I would drag you away somewhere off stream to watch some Blark and Sun instead of on stream. Forgot to mention that. Blark and Sun looks like such an ugly show, but all of the clips I've seen of it are really funny. Okay, sometime later you two tell me your sleep schedules. VR chat. Just tell me when to get on. Literally both of you just saying like, okay, yeah, sounds like a plan. You tell me to get on. And neither of you is be like, yeah, I'll say when. What did you think I meant? It's from Comedy Central? I don't know why I was thinking it was Adult Swim. It looks so ugly. It looks high quality for its type of ugly. Like, it's clearly modeled after people doing the thing where they're, like, upside down on a bed, and they put googly eyes on their chin and talk with their mouth upside down. But they're not just doing that with guys. It's, like, fully rendered models. I wasn't thinking. I'm usually awake around 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'll have you get on me too. Huh? Oh, whoa. I shouldn't talk and go to sleep. Sleep well, blank. I don't have a sleep schedule. I basically make sure to wake up for stream, Baldur's Gate, and WoW raids. And other than that, I sleep whenever. What if whatever cartoon was realistic fully manifested? My sleep schedule is like 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. I don't even know what time zone Juice is in. I think I know what time zone Blank is in. I don't know if he didn't even say times there. ISIS. Bopog, you didn't get DC'd. I know what time zone Blank is in. Do you know what time zone I'm in, Yulin? Yes. Of course I do, sis. You are in a United States-based time zone. If I had to say, we're not guessing, but if we have to say, it would be Pacific time zone. You're in Pacific. Damn, you're good. Sis is always mean to me. EA said Mao pass it time. Yes. Wrong, Alaska. No, I know where Sis is. Sis appears as I about to dead. Selden, Zayla, no time in the OC. Urine specific. No, that's a fun joke that I enjoy doing. Where you know exactly a bit of information, but you act like you don't. And people are just like, yeah, you don't know. You don't have any fucking clue. And you just act like you're fucking guessing, but right. And it's just like, God damn it. I did it with a friend in, well, actually the ex in Diablo 3. He really wanted the rainbow blade from the Pony World. Like, he really wanted it so bad, and he was farming for it, and he just couldn't get it. And I went with him one time, and I got the rainbow blade he wanted. And so for him to get the transmog, I had to share it with him. And he's like, God damn it, I didn't fucking get it again. And I saw that I had it in my bags, and I was like, what did we come here for? What are you farming for? And he's like, I want the rainbow blade for the transmog. And I was like, the rainbow blade? Oh yeah, I got that. Yeah, I probably have that. Probably got it a while ago. And he's like, no, you fucking didn't. You've never even seen this job. I was like, no, I totally got it. I totally have it. What was it called again? The rainbow edge? He's like, the rainbow sword. You don't have it. Oh yeah, no, it's right here in my bags. I have it. I was just like fucking with him for like 5 minutes like this. Just like pretending I have it. And he's like, all right, drop it. Drop it on the ground right now. And I'm like stalling. I'm like, well, I mean, I don't want to like lose it. Like, I shouldn't drop it out here. We should drop it in town or something. Okay, Elin, let's go to town. Well, I mean, I don't have like full bags or anything, right? And there's still stuff to kill here. So we should keep killing here for a while. You know, there's no reason to go back to town right away. And he's fucking losing his shit. And he's just like, I'm going to walk away in 3 seconds. And if you don't drop it, you can go fuck yourself. Ding! And it just shows up on the ground. He's like, oh my fucking god, you had it! You actually had it! What the fuck is wrong with you? You had it this whole time! I should try that. So you're Miss Cleo? I'm rainbow edging. Don't drop it on the ground, it'll get dirty. I just fucked with him for like 5 or 10 minutes. Just like bullshitting that I had it. But in a way that, like, made you think I didn't, what I did the whole time. He was just like, I don't understand. You literally had it the whole time. What the fuck, dude? I hate you so much. I was like, oh, well, then give it back. You don't get the transmog anymore. He's like, no, I love you. I'm sorry. God, I wanted to love Diablo 4 so bad. Hi, Zuvi. I have, like, nothing but good memories from Diablo 3. And I wanted to love Diablo 4 so bad. And it's not the worst game. But God, Blizzard can just suck a fat one for how they're running Diablo 4. Did you guys see what they're planning for the DLC? They sent out a survey that was like, would you be okay paying $100 for a DLC for Diablo 4? $100 for a DLC. Jesus. There is no high emote. There isn't. They want $100 for a DLC. Technically, the survey was like, what would you be okay with paying for a DLC? 50, 60, 80, or 100 or something. Hi, Uvella. The walk was brutal. We went 5 miles because Matthews gave us incline. And so we did not go further than 5 miles. We burned 1,250 calories. VR chat is fucking dead today, though. And so, we stayed in our walking world. We didn't go to a more comfy world. Some of my best memories with my dad is sitting on his knee during each of the Diablo games and watching him dungeon crawl. The zombie cows are real. They have added a cow level. I don't know if people have figured... They had to have figured out how to get into it. They don't have $5 option. The lowest option they had was $50 in the survey. And it's like... I feel so fucking mad Because I told everybody, buy Diablo 4. When you bought Diablo 2, you bought a $60 game, and then after 5 years, you got an expansion for $40, and you got another 5 years. When Diablo 3 came out, you bought a $60 game for 5 years, and then you bought a $60 expansion for 5 years. With Diablo 4, it was a $70 game. It was like, okay, this will last you 5 years, though. This will last you, like, 5 years, 15 seasons. It'll be good. It'll be good. You will get your money's worth. Not even 1 year, and they're like, $100 DLC? And it's just like, go fuck yourself, Blizzard. Oh my god, I'm so mad about it. At least you're not trapped in the Black Cat. Yeah. Oh, I can buy content skip in PSO now? I guess I'll 80 my ship 1 character? Yes, you can. Yulin, this sounds like the worst game ever? What are you talking about? What? If you buy a game for $60 and get 5 years of updates, that's a fucking incredible deal. I didn't even buy the DLC for D3. Wait, no, never mind, I did. Also, did you enjoy watching the Sea of Thieves stream? I did. I also watched a bit of Monster Hunter. I missed the setup for it. I kind of left for a bit, and then I was like, oh, they're playing Monster Hunter now. So I don't know who's a veteran and who's new to Monster Hunter. Or if anybody's a veteran. But I saw that the 3 of you were playing that, and I was like, hell yeah. I got D4 and have only played it for a few hours. I probably have like a 50 to 100 hours in Diablo 4. I still feel like I got my money's worth out of it, but I'm so mad compared to what it used to be. All of Diablo. Air mentioned. Oh, Juice, I thought you said Yulin sounds like the worst game ever. Would you be my wife in Stardew? I'll be your husband in Stardew. I don't make female characters in Stardew. I had to make dinner in the middle. Smug experience and the captain and myself are new? Okay. Were you having more fun with it this time around? Because I know you said you had the worst intro to it before. I see. Never mind then. Eland is a bad game. Eland is a bad game. You win too easily. There's no challenge. User error. Oh, I just realized there's still a lot of Stardew I've yet to discover. I want to play that game. Stardew is crazy, because it feels like everybody's started it. And so, like, I was going to play it with people. But I was, like, always worried, like, oh, there's so many systems and so much stuff about this game that I'm going to get frustrated because I don't know, like, what everyone is doing. And so I played solo to, like, learn all the stuff. And I ended up just going way too hard for 2 weeks. I just went so hard with Stardew and just, like, learned everything. And I got to a point where I was like, okay, guys, I'm ready to play with you. I haven't finished the game, but, like, I've gotten, like, halfway through Ginger Island. And the people I was going to play with were like, what the fuck is Ginger Island? They had never played Stardew Valley to that point. It felt like the most they had done was just do the community challenges in the town hall, and was like, now that they've done that, they've kind of just burnt out and finished. It wasn't me I was worried about. I get thrown into overwhelming games pretty often, so I'm used to it. But I know my captain didn't have a great intro to the time. I see. Want to play that game? Stardew is scary. But I did have a better grasp on the game now. So Violet, I did see that you were playing Kinsect. And I should have thought of this before, and I'm only thinking of it just now. if you're playing Kinsect, use a speed Kinsect. Kinsect is historically a really bad weapon to learn Monster Hunter with, because the bug gets better stats as you get more late game bugs. And so, in particular, it has really low speed initially. And so it's really bad for collecting essences. Once you have a Kinsect with more speed, it gets easier and easier to collect essence. Which is weird, right? The weapon should be easier when you start and then become more advanced and have better stuff to do later on that adds more difficulty. But the basics of the weapon should be like when it's its easiest. Kinsect is the opposite. It's literally harder to collect essence early on and easier later on. However, Rise did something really cool with the Kinsect. They added different bug types. They have assist, powder, and speed Kinsects. Use a speed Kinsect. You might already be doing this, but the way the speed Kinsect works is when it's on your arm, it charges up for 6 seconds. After 6 seconds, your Kinsect staff, the spear part, will turn blue. There will be like a node on the butt of it near the bottom part that will turn blue. When that turns blue, your Kinsect will get like a super speed boost and do like 5 times damage. So what you want to do is you want to put pheromones, which if you're using controller, you aim with right trigger, and then you shoot. No, you aim with left trigger and aim with right trigger, and this will mark the monster so long as you don't sheath your weapon. And when you shoot the Kinsect out, you don't need to aim it at all. It will just fucking go straight to your pheromones. So you put the pheromones on the head, and just every 6 seconds, shoot your Kinsect out. And it will just fucking, like a goddamn homing missile, zoom in on the head and hit it pretty hard. And early game, this is fucking incredibly strong. Because early game, people don't have any, like, skills for, like, good scaling. They don't have attack, they don't have crit, they don't have crit damage. And so there's nothing that affects damage values that much. It's literally just what the weapon has to offer. Nothing scales with the Kinsect, though. So it has incredibly high base damage. So if you play like this, you're gonna out-damage the fuck out of Violet and Smug. Now, don't, like, if you notice you're going too hard with it, maybe rein yourself in. But, like, the speed Kinsects are literally made for going through the game as a Kinsect player. Because powder and assist Kinsects are hard to collect essences with. LOL, I am Violet. I will become Evolve. The art group I'm in only does fishing? Hey, that's funny. Have you modded Stardew yet? Because the quality of life mods are so nice. I have never modded Stardew. I'm going to be playing it a shit ton on Saturday. I'm going to play it for 12 hours on stream on Saturday. I wasn't planning to play it modded. Maybe I do. Kinsect, you clearly should start learning the game with Warhorn first. This dude just called it Warhorn. Oh my god. Didn't World have different ones too? I don't think it did. But they had like different special effects. I don't think they had the speed Kinsects in World. I know you had a little bit of wib wobble with like changing the stats of them. I don't think they were as varied as they are in Rise, though. Warhorn isn't a horn, and I'm okay with it being flipped, and I will grab the speed Kinsect. Shoot your what out, Yulin? Your Kinsect. The insect on the Kinsect glaive. Yulin wants me to mark the monster with my pheromones. Oh lordy. The tractor mod and the chestmate mods are life, and I suppose the NPC map icons? Holy shit, NPC map icon sounds really fucking nice. Bruh, hunting horn go burr though. VR chat API issues got me playing Honkai Star Rail. Aw, you hate to see it. I think Aiko is planning to play VR chat today. I don't think that's gonna happen. There's also a mod that skips the fishing game if you find it irritating. So here's the thing, Stroganoffles. Not Stroganoffle, that was Violet that said that. I don't like fishing in Stardew. I actually don't. But the balancing they've done for fishing, I think is fucking incredible. So if you don't like the fishing minigame, you can use the training rod. And fishing is incredibly easy, but you don't get better rewards. Which is fair, right? You make it easier, you don't get the best rewards. Once you get to level 5, you can just stop fishing and you can do crab pots. And so you can get all of the benefits of fishing without actually fishing. I think Stardew Valley has the best fishing of any game I've ever played. I'd rather bonk with hammer since still locked out of greatsword usage. Locked out of greatsword usage? I actually really like what they did with greatsword in Rise. You could play like 3 different play styles of, you know, just fishing for the big juicy true charge hits, or you could play a counterplay style where you're using Raging Slash going into true charge hits, or you could just play crit draw and not do charge hits at all. If you're trying to get specific fish, you have to use specific rods in specific places at specific times. Yes. So I've done the community challenge for fishing. I've never done like catch all fish. I certainly didn't do the legendary fish. You can't do crab pots for legendary fishing. But if you want to like focus on fishing with your farm and you want to like if you want to like work up through the fishing skill and then have like fishing ponds on your farm, you can do that without actually being a hardcore fisher. I think the branching of the fishing tree and the things they let you do as either going hardcore with fishing or being very passive with fishing is really, really cool. Fishing mod, I kid you not. I haven't beaten Arch-Tempered Nergigante in Monster Hunter World with hammer yet. So wait, you're not going to use Greatsword until you beat Nergigante with hammer? Huh? Why would you do that to yourself? Must be new. I haven't touched my world in about a year. I don't think it's new at all. I think it's just the tree. So it's with the skills with fishing. When you get to level 5, you get to choose the ability to make crab pots. Or you get the ability to catch iridium fish. And most people choose iridium fish. But crab pots is really, really passive. You have to bait them, and then at level 10, if you chose the crab pot route, you can either choose, you can no longer catch debris with your crab pots. So you always catch fish. So each crab pot will have like 75 gold in it every morning. Or you can choose the other trait that you don't have to bait the crab pots, which saves a lot on bait. Mostly it saves on time. If you have a lot of crab pots running, the bait one is really nice. I asked Proxy, this was a long time ago. A long time ago when Monster Hunter World didn't have Iceborne. Oh. I line entire water system with crab pots. I have entire processing lines with the recycler. Yeah. So on my main playthrough, Violet, I had like 200 crab pots. And I would spend like 2 to 3 hours of every morning just collecting all the crab pots and then like putting them in the recyclers and shit. I passed out, just woke up, sorry. I like feet. Never apologize to streamers. You don't need to be active in chat. You don't even need to show up. You should use streamers like dumb VR chat e-girls that you use and throw away when you're done with. Never say sorry to them. In reality, you don't actually need to say sorry to people that are streaming. Just like, you know, the stream is there to entertain you however you need it. I will never want or expect somebody to say sorry for, like, missing a stream or not talking much. So long as people Don't apologize ever to anyone for any reason. Now hold on. We're not saying that. I want people to get something positive out of my stream. And so this, I agree. Chestmate makes gathering and processing these incredibly easy. Chestmate makes any chest or machine connected, which means they will grab an available resource from a bin it's touching, put it back in there when it's completed. That sounds really nice. I'm sorry, Yulin, I haven't given you attention. Who's a good boy? Am I really gonna do pet play on stream? Me. I'm a good boy. Yulin, I'm sorry for alerting the guards, but my thighs are dummy thick and the clap from them kept alerting them. So I take the entire cellar and fill every space with the aging casts and leave one chest touching them. So I drop my goods in there and walk away. 2 seasons later, I have a ton of wine and artisan cheese in that chest. Oh. I also turned the quarry into the same thing. A hella good boy. Can't believe this. Oh, he went live. If somebody didn't tell him already, tell him VRChat's fucking dead today. Because I'm pretty sure Ica was planning to do VRChat today. Wait, maybe somebody did tell him already. I don't think so. What did I do with the query? I don't think I did anything with the query. I think I just went there and mined it now and then. Hi, Harry. I'm tired. We had 12 incline today. We stopped right at 5. Your chat is fucking dead. Lucky dead. We had 12 incline today. We went 5 miles. I'm big tired. Big sweaty and stinky. We're chilling in the beanbag right now. I briefly went, like, off on Monster Hunter because I got super excited to talk about Kinsec. Why is VRChat dead? I don't know. Nobody can log in. Nobody can, like, switch rooms or whatever. I looked at my social list, and it's just like there's nobody on it. There's nobody in friend locations, group activity, online friends. One person in instance, and it's me. Stinky Yulin, sniffa. Can smell you from here. Let me know if you want to run Stardew at some point. I probably won't play Stardew with others. It's a very chill and fun game solo, and I think it's one of those games where if people aren't doing things my way, I'm gonna be like antsy and sassy and be like, why aren't you doing it like this? It's the same thing with like Minecraft or Satisfactory. If people aren't doing things the way I would want them to do, I get control freaky and a pain to play with. Everything is dying, Harry. Wokage. Twitch keeps killing off streams I'm watching? ESO just kicked me off. Discord is being weird. Oh my god. Sounding like sus Ekia. It's annoying. Yeah. Oh well, I'm stupidly programmable. That's what I live to do in games. I like being told to do a job, and I go do that job. You know, I can see that with how you interact with your captain in Sea of Thieves. My friend Zori is like that too. Which is crazy, because they're a streamer, and they're like, tell me what to do. Don't spoil story stuff, but tell me what I should do. And it's like, oh my god, really? Okay, go do this. Discord has been dying a lot recently. I'm Gather, Organizer, Gopher. Yeah, but see, the problem then, Violet, is that I'm like, oh, you're not playing the game you want to, so you're not having fun. I don't like this. And you're like, no, I'm literally doing exactly what I want to do. I'm having a blast. I'm like, but you're not, because I said so. I will legit jump in games just to collect rocks and wood. I have the game I want in my solo. I don't know. I think I'm just a pain to play games with. Oh god, the new Discord update for phone UI. Yeah. Yeah, I've only heard people complain about it. I played Raft with a group a few months ago. And I was having fun, but I was miserable. Because I wanted to design the raft. However, our friend also wanted to design the raft. And I want things to be pretty. He wants things to be max efficiency. And so he makes things that are not pretty at all, but like efficient and productive, but in a way that's like, oh, if I have a wall here, I can put my storage chest on the wall, and then if I move into the wall enough, I can click the cooking table through the wall. And I'm like, I fucking hate you. I hate this so much. And so it was a, choice between who gets to design the base, right? And I just took a back seat to him because I know he gets very pouty if he doesn't get to design stuff like that. And so I was just like, all right, you can design it. You can do it. And I was just like, whatever, I'll just fish. I legit only organize chests, farm, and collect and raft. Those were my jobs. In the end, we had a floating cube. I hated it. I hated our raft so much. I got in, but friend list is poopy. If no one is going to build, then I step up. But outside that, I'm not the one they call to build anything. That's not efficient. That's just, hey, I can do this. Well, it is efficient because then your cooking table is within reach of your storage area. What the fuck? How come nobody told me how cute Genshin Impact was? Huh. Because we didn't want you to spend money on Genshin Impact. Because you no longer have a debit card, credit card, or any money stroganoffles. I am surrounded by people with aesthetic taste and preference, so I don't have to worry about it. Bold of you to assume I had them to begin with. Yeah, it's a trap, don't. Genshin Impact is a good game. It is a good game, it has a lot of cool characters, it has a really good, like, content farm, and that they are constantly adding stuff to that game. But it is a gacha. It is very easy to spend money on Genshin Impact. It feels irresponsible to recommend it to people. Don't play Genshin Impact, don't do it. Yeah, for games like that in multiplayer, I like to stay back and maintain the base while people go out and adventure. And I do like adventuring solo. Bad game. It's fun, but it's a gacha open world. I think Tectone said he'd spent about 100,000 on it. Yeesh. War Thunder has taken more of my money. New content means a game is amazing. Yes, yes it does. Getting regular content updates is a plus for a game. What are you, insane? Genshin Impact translates to get fucked nerd. Just like Honkai Star Rail or Tower of Fantasy. 100k in general, Central. Oh my god. Tell you what, Yulin. You need someone who has the vacancy of the mute from the forest. You call me. Raft, Stardew, Forest, Minecraft, doesn't matter. I will keep you in mind. The thing is, I have no time for games like this lately. We stream every day. I've been really, really bad with it, but I want to get back to recording a YouTube video every day. And then after that, I have 5 days of World of Warcraft and Baldur's Gate with people. And so I have like 2 open days, and I'm just like, oh my god. There's just no time for anything right now. And those 2 open days tend to be days of me being like just relaxing and doing whatever in a game. I haven't been recording because I've been trying to set up for day 150. I need to set up Fugi. I need to I just need to do other stuff. The problem with recording a video is that once I record a video, I'm like, okay, I've been productive today. I don't need to do anything else. But there's things for stream that I just haven't done. Like, I should have an incline counter on stream so that people know when I'm at 12 incline already. Hi, Zoe. Just good aesthetic design and voice acting is refreshing after the last RPGs I've played. I've had sparse voice acting. Have you thought about streaming WoW or Baldur's Gate 3? No. Absolutely not. One, I feel like I'm already so aggressive in my schedule that I don't want to stream other things. And while I feel like I'm pretty good at driving conversation on these streams, I don't think I could do that for like 8 hours a day. I get to 3 hours, and at that point, I'm starting to get burnt out and on fumes. After stream, I fucking turn into a zombie. People have seen me play, like, Elden Ring, or, like, share my screen with WoW, and I'm just existing. And some people have been like, hey, you're not saying much, and I'm like, yeah, man, I'm tired, I'm vibing. But so, like, Zoe and Beans there. Zoe and Beans will stream fucking 7 to 9 hours when they stream. And to me, it's just like, it's so hard to imagine myself doing that. There are things I've meant to do for months, and it just gets slapped to the back of my mind if anything else comes up. Yeah. Zoe is able to, like, entertain a chat for 9 hours straight, and I'm just like, fucking, that's hard to imagine myself doing that. You don't have to stream that long, but you have to be capable of streaming that long. Hi, Slayer7. I don't know. I really like my 3 to 4 hour walking streams. It's a good block of, like, burst of energy, crash after. If Shroud drops raid on you at 4 hour, you gotta have the extra 6 hours in the tank somewhere. Nope, we're just gonna stack the raid. Could you imagine getting a raid of 10,000 and being like, oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy because I was just raiding somebody. We're just gonna go see this person. Sweats because yesterday's stream was nearly 9 hours. Yeah, I don't... That's impressive to me, Violet. I can't do that. To me, I just get, like, burnt out. Well, I say I can't do that. I can't do it often. I have done 15-hour streams before, where I do 3 hours walking, and then 12 hours playing Satisfactory, and then 12 hours playing Subnautica. On Saturday, we're gonna play Stardew Valley. And so that'll be a 15-hour stream. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it went fairly well for Subnautica and Stardew, so, you know, we'll see. But that's part of it. You are 4 hours in and suddenly at the top of your category. You might as well go an extra 2 to 3 hours to farm being the first people see. Not to me, my energy on and off stream is the same. I am a performer. I always have been, so the only difference for me is button on. I don't think I'm much of a performer. I do think I'm much of a, like, not an entertainer, but like a, I don't want to say a jokester, but I do like setting up a good, funny joke, and I do think I'm a conversationalist. So for me, it's like having a conversation with people, but like, performing, I don't feel like I perform. I did theater and audition choir through high school. Maybe enough to get to year 2. Yulin stand-up set win. Fucking never. Oh my goodness, no. I would panic so hard. It's not as bad as you think. I'm sure it's not as bad as you think. Here's the thing, Stroganoffles. I'm actually really, really good at public speaking. Which I feel like doing stand-up plays with that a lot. There's a lot of overlap between public speaking and stand-up. I'm really, really good at public speaking. When I was in 4th grade, my school did a public speaking event where, like, everybody from every class in the school had to give a presentation. And they did this every year. And so I picked a thing. It was a story about some guy in a field and how, like, greed ruins you or something. I don't remember the story. But it was basically like a 3-minute read. And I had to memorize this and read it in front of the class. Well, my dad found out about this project, and he went out and bought a recorder. And he was like, okay, Yuland. Hi, Jan. He's like, okay, Yuland, here's this recorder. You need to record yourself speaking, and it needs to be at exactly 3 minutes. If it's shorter or longer, you need to figure out ways to make it longer or shorter. You need to take longer pauses. You need to speak quicker. You know, whatever. You need to get it to this time exactly. And I was like, can I just memorize it? And he's like, no. And so I was, you know, doing it with this recorder and getting it to the right time. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to sit on the couch and you're going to present it to me. And I was like, I hate this. And he's like, just do it. And so I ran through it. And he's like, that was really good, but, you know, you messed up this part, you took too long of a pause here. One more time. It's like, okay, if it's just one more time. And I read through it. I messed up, like, a different part, but it's better. That was good, but you messed up this part, Yulin, so one more time. And I got really mad at him. Because he said one more time to me, like, 20 times. He made me fucking, like, child prodigy this. Where, like, it was way too much effort for this one fucking project that was, like, a small part of my grade. I was genuinely, like, getting mad over this. I think at one point he said one more time, and I just started screaming at him. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this. I don't want to do this. I hate this, right? And my mom's like, all right, husband, you need to chill. Clearly, this is not working. He's like, oh, okay. I go present the thing. I messed up. I forgot one line, but I paused in a way and then thought about it and remembered it, that it looked like dramatic pause. So I got 100% on this. I absolutely fucking killed it. So much so that in the class, they were like, I got the highest grade, and the teacher was like, because you did so well, you'll be the one to speak in chapel for the class. So the way it works is it's treated like a tournament. You present to your class, and then the best person from each class presents to the school. So I would present to the entire elementary school. And then the best person from each grade would go present nationally. They would go, like, to, like, a presentation at a national level. And I was like, whoa, hang on. Do I have to do that? And the teacher's like, what? I mean, well, I guess no, but you want to, right? And I was like, no, I'm not doing this. Absolutely not. And she's like, you don't want to present, but you did so well. You practiced so hard. You don't want to present this in front of everybody in chapel? And I was like, no, I'm not presenting. And so literally my class just didn't have somebody present. And, like, nobody understood why, because all the other kids were like, oh, I really like doing my project. I can't wait to present to people. And I was just like, I'm not fucking doing this. I hated this. I go home, and, I don't remember if it was, like, a parent-teacher conference or something, but, like, I didn't tell my parents. They had a parent-teacher conference with the teacher, and she's like, yeah, you know, it's just, It was so weird how he practiced so hard for his project, and then, he did the best in class, and he didn't want to go present for the chapel. My dad was like, well, what? She was like, yeah, the best of each class gets to go present in front of the entire school. But Yulin said he didn't want to. And my dad was like, what? You had that opportunity? I was like, whoa. Is this your project or mine, dude? I didn't want to do it. And he was like, okay. I can't believe you've done this. So I'm really good at public speaking because of that event in my life. I still hate it, though. I still hate every second of it. I need to catch up. Conversationalists do better than entertainers early on in streaming. It's just once you get to the audience size where talking to individuals is harder, being entertaining takes over. Yeah. Definitely good advice. Same thing we were told in theater. Sounds like the TV industry got to get exact times, or people doing sponsor sections for YouTube. If that happened to me, I would fail. It's just like Zoe with World. L Riz, W grade, L prize, Dad gets the W, Lamau. I hated this entire project. I hated it so much. That sounds like the Shirley Temple story. That reminds me of when I didn't let my mom hear me perform at choir competitions. I feel bad in retrospect. I think I did that with my dad with playing tennis. I was always like, I play worse when you're watching me, Dad, so you're not allowed to watch me. And he's like, dude, I started playing tennis because you were playing tennis. I just want to be the father-son duo. You can't watch me play tennis, Dad. What would you have gotten if you did do it? I mean, so I think I just would have presented in front of the chapel for no reason. And if I did better than all the other students that were in 4th grade, I would have gone to present at a state level. And if I did better than them, I would have gone to present at a national level. But, like, I wouldn't have gotten anything other than, like, I did this cool thing in 4th grade. Holy shit, it's you. W Chapel State Riz. I hated when my parents showed up to my band concerts. I didn't like it when my dad watched me play tennis. I really hated this presentation project. I hated it so much. And then, like, every year after that, I had to do it again. And, like, I wasn't trying. I was literally just memorizing it. But I was so good at just, like, public speaking from this first time that it was just 100% every time it came up. And so, like, it was just, like, an easy grade for me. I would be nervous. I would literally be shaking, but I was good at hiding it. And, like, I don't know. I'm crazy good at public speaking now. And I went and took a public speaking class in college, and it was an easy A. I just aced it because I knew all of it already. Eland, if you go to a place and publicly speak, I will grade you a 2 of 10. Why would you automatically grade me a 2 of 10? What the fuck? Ego? It's not ego. It's a skill I have. That's not ego at all. At least you had bad concerts. Oh, I got a D in speech and debate. That's only because I excelled at improv and skits. I can already assume how you'd be 4th grade. I'd like Yulin to moderate a presidential debate. Good lord. So here's the thing. Public speaking, I'm good. A debate, I'm really bad. If somebody speaks over me, I shut down. And so there's been a few times where, like, I'm making a point and somebody gets excited and they, like, interrupt me, and I'll just hit them with the, if you interrupt me again, we're not doing this. I shut down if you just cut me off, and I'm not gonna deal with that. So if you want to have this argument, you need to fucking stop talking. For people to watch you barely had that. Is that really question marks for you, Juice? Huh? Huh? Zealand arguments are debates. Yes, they are. They 100% are. Debates are just more formal. They aren't? Hi, Lefty. I think a debate is just a formal argument where you take turns and there's less cutting each other off because it's structured times to speak. Oof, I have this tendency, and I regularly check with my introverts to make sure they know they can shut me up if needed, but I also try to keep them in mind when I be dorkin'. Presidential debates aren't debates either. That's fair. That's fair. No, I used to be really bad with it, and then my ex was like the fucking worst at getting spoken over. He was just like, if he was talking and somebody started talking, it was just, he immediately got drowned out. And he was getting so frustrated over it. So I became very, like, empathetic to it. I became very, like... So now I'm the type where, hi, Kiark. If somebody is, like, talking and somebody interrupts them, I will interrupt the interrupter. And so I'll be like, hey, you need to wait your turn. Go ahead, first person that's talking. I find myself doing that sometimes. Got it in 4th grade, and that it pretty much would have another on 12th grade, but my father was hospitalized? What? You lost me, Jan. I'm so sorry. They're all intended to be persuasive. Just a difference of who's supposed to be persuaded. Skill issue. I try my hardest to keep an ear out for the little guy in combos. So with Core, Bull gets spoken over a lot, and he's very drawn out with what he says. And he has a bad habit of looping. So he'll say something, and he'll start getting nervous, and so he'll, like, loop in on himself and say the same thing, like, 3 or 4 times. But he's also just very soft-spoken and, like, has long pauses. And so Full is very easy to interrupt. On the other side of the conversation, Corvu has ADHD. And so she will see something and literally can't help herself from being like, oh, this is really cool. I want to do this or whatever. And it's like, every now and then I have to just be like, hey, Core, I need you to just chill for a moment. Go ahead, Full. I find myself in that mediation position quite often. I stopped because they watch. Your parents watching stuff you doing, like a final presentation or tournament? Oh, I see. Got it in 4th grade and pretty much would have had it for 12th grade, but my father was hospitalized? Oh, okay. Again, Euland is chat mom, and it's awesome. I am. Core? No way. Core, she's normally good out of it. 9 out of 10 days, Core is like, she doesn't interrupt people at all. And then she'll just have a day where her ADHD is just like firing off all cylinders. And she cannot help herself from noticing something and getting excited something about every 10 seconds. And on those days, I need to be like, I need you to sit back. I need you to let Full speak. We're gonna do a little bit of spying. Okay. Aiko's playing Dredge today because... Well, maybe he was planning to play Dredge. I don't know. I thought he was planning VR chat. However, are you kidding me? There's 2 people who aren't normally live at this time that are streaming right now. There's 3 people that aren't normally live at this time that are streaming right now that I've wanted to raid. And all 3 of them are live. God damn it. I got hugged by random monsters on primary school during the end of the year. Mothers, not monsters. Me when people do that, but all I was saying was pop, pop, pop. Damn, wish I got a Yulin to do that for me. I feel like I have done it for you, Pixel. I feel like you've been in the world with me and been talking, and somebody's cut you off, and I've been like, hey, hang on, go ahead, Pixel. Lost One, I've had to do it a few times. Lost One is loud and boisterous, but he knows that he's just a talker and talks over people, so he's like, I'm pretty sure Lost One is the type that's like, hey, if I'm talking over people, let me know. As a giant in the room, I tend to take responsibility for the little people. Nothing I say is important, so I'll always give up the floor in a conversation. Mentally, and like... what is the word I'm looking for? You're more than willing to give up the floor to somebody. But you yourself, Lost One, get excited and cut people off. Just keep track of multiple people talking to you. That's the freedom I give my introverts. That. The only year that didn't happen was 3rd grade because I didn't went. Because we're going to dance with skirts. One friend online. Oh, maybe it's working. Feel like I deal with the entire spectrum between being easily heard and needing a signal flare to get someone's attention. Juice of Sour is now playing VR chat. Fog, they're logging in. It's working. Nature is healing. My teacher was like, but one of his best answers. VR chat working in? It might be. Juice of Sour just logged in. I don't know if people are like actually getting on. If I check my social, I don't see anybody on. Calling me out, weird champ. I tell my mom that she raised introverts so she wouldn't need to draw attention in a room. I see people online the site now, yeah. Bro, I got ADHD, sometimes I'm just big loud. Yeah. And I don't mean like, oh, you're an asshole, you interrupt people. I certainly don't mean it that way. I just feel like sometimes you need a helping hand to help look out for them. You get excited about stuff. I like it. They joined. Yeah, public speaking. I don't like it. Giving a presentation to class, I probably don't mind it as much now. I'd probably get, like, uncomfortable if it's a big group. But I am good at it. Oh god, this is actually really funny. Well, not funny, but fucked up. When I was getting my 2nd degree, toward the end of this degree, I had to do, like, an internship class. So they wanted you to do a work partnership for a class, and you would get a grade for it. And so I worked with one of the community colleges that was connected to the community college I was going to. They wanted a sustainability project, so they wanted a lot of maps showing a lot of demographics. Basically, which areas are high density for, like, income values, where hospitals were, where schools were, the school districts broken down, just as many demographics as they could get. And then, like, with 1 week left in this project, or not 1 week, but like halfway through the project, the person I was working under was like, "You're gonna have to present this to some people," and I was like, "Yeah, sure." The week before, she's like, "Don't forget, you have to present this." I was like, "Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder. I'll have the presentation ready." And I'm like practicing the presentation. I'm getting ready for it. The day before, she's like, "Okay, You're going to be presenting tomorrow. I'm like, yep, I'm totally ready. I've been practicing, you know, all day. We're good to go. She's like, okay. You know, just don't be nervous. You know, I know it's the board of directors, but, like, you know, they're people too. And I was like, I'm sorry, they're what? She's like, yeah, it's a board of directors, like a board of administrators. The president of the college is going to be there. The CEO of this company is going to be there. The mayor of this town is going to be there. The mayor of this town is going to be there. The CFO of this company is going to be there. There's going to be a representative for this company. And she just started listing all of these really fucking big name, like, millionaire people that are going to be at the college to hear me present on this. This is the fucking first time I'm hearing about this. And I'm like, what? What? Okay. And she didn't catch up that this was the first time I'm hearing of this. She's just like, yeah, you know, but it sounds like you're confident. Sounds like you're ready. I'll let you get to practicing more. Bye. And we hung up. I did not sleep that night. I was fucking freaking the shit. I was freaking my shit. I was losing. I couldn't sleep. I was just panicking. And so I go there. I'm dead tired. I'm like pacing in the hallway, like going over my notes. And she's like, dude, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know it was the board of administrators until you told me yesterday. I haven't slept and I'm kind of nervous. And she's like, oh God, okay, well, if you want, you don't have to present. You know, you can walk away with this. You'll still pass your class. I don't want you freaking out or anything. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean this to spring this on you. I was like, no. I can do this. I go into the class. There's another student presenting. And she hasn't done anything except get good grades. So she just does a presentation. Hi, Caitlin Art. Thank you for follows. Thank you for the follow. She just does a presentation on about, like, how she studies hard, has good grades, is valedictorian, and she's so excited to, like, continue at this college. And everybody's like, oh, yeah. You know, they clap at the end of her presentation. She sits down. I go up and do my presentation. And, like, her presentation is, like, 3 or 4 minutes. My presentation is, like, 15 minutes, but still within the time. They told me 10 to 15 minutes, and it was right at, like, 14 minutes and like 50 seconds or something, because I was timing myself. And it was to the point where they were like asking questions during the presentation, and I was like, that'll be answered in a later section. Let's hold all questions for the end, and I'll have all the answers you need. And so they're like, oh yeah. And so, like, we get to the end. I'm like, does anybody have any questions? Literally fucking everyone raises their hand. They're so fucking into my project. They're so just like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I answer a few questions, and then at the end, the person running the meeting was like, okay, Yulin's gonna stick around. If you have any questions after, we can ask him then, but, like, we're literally not gonna get through this meeting if we keep doing this. And so I stayed, and then they asked me more questions at the end. One guy gave me a business card, and my the person who gave me the project that I was working with, she was just like, holy shit, dude. And I was like, yeah, I'm good at public speaking. So not literally everyone, but in a room of like 15 people, I think like 7 people had questions. And so it wasn't like every single person had a question. It was just like, figuratively, there was a lot of questions. Yulin acing the marine biology presentation. How dare you? How dare... This was a sustainability GIS project. And so most of it was just, like, maps and stuff. With, like, data connected to it. And so... It went really well, and I got like 100% on this course grade. But I remember like when the person I was working with, my supervisor, when they saw how freaked out I was before, they were panicking. They almost told me to like go home because they were like, oh God, am I gonna have a kid with a heart attack on my hands? And then when they saw how well I was doing in the presentation, they were just like, just dumbfounded of just like, what The fuck? How did he go from literally a nervous wreck to this? Have you seen competitive spreadsheeting? It's hilarious. I've heard about it. I have heard about competitive spreadsheeting. Oddly enough, there's 2 skills that my father beat the shit into me. He never actually hit me. It is public speaking and Microsoft Excel. So I'm really good at spreadsheets in Microsoft Excel. Also, pre-performance jitters are amazing for the actual performance. I get so nervous right before, but once I'm in it, my knee might be shaking, but it's less enough, or it's to a degree that they can't even see. Like, they can't see it all, usually because it's behind a podium, but if it's not, it's just, you know, like, hidden in my jeans or whatever. At most, my knee will shake. And, I don't know, I do really well. That energy is nerve-wracking and freaking crack, man. I hate it. What do your hands do? I think they will either be, like, on the sides of the podium like this. I might do some gestures like this. If I have, like, something on the board, I'll be like, and here you can see this. If I'm, like, if I don't have a podium, I might be, like, can't really do it because my index controllers don't allow it. But my left hand will be like a fist, and my right hand will be cupped over the back of the fist. 90% of TED Talkers are trash. Yielding that is 4 or 10. Okay. What time is it? 12:50? 90% of people are -5 out of 10? What do you consider the best thing to do with hands while public speaking that gives someone a 10 of 10 grade? Because I assume those grades are only referring to what they're doing with their hands. I don't know. The biggest thing I've learned with public speaking is just know the topic you're talking about. And scholars' cradles are literally what you do when public speaking. Okay, dude. Eating a sandwich? Hands are just another way to communicate. Drinking a soda. I just try to, like, not be too obnoxious with my hands, but not be doing anything that clearly shows nervousness with hands. So, like, having them on the sides of the podium, or just, like, cupping them to the back of your fist, kind of just locks them up, and so that they're not in the way, and leaves you open to, like, still be like, you know, look at this, yada yada. Somebody doing this the whole time is just like, you're a fucking nerd. What's something that's really bad to do with hands? I've seen people just, like, stand at the side with their hands like this, and I'm like, that's sticking out. Most people distract from what they are saying with their hands. You use hands in TED Talks to eat a sandwich or drink soda to show how little it matters. Okay, I'm back. I know ASL, so I mean that literally and figuratively here. Body language can be huge. Ewan, you do not understand hands. You think the scholar's cradle is like the penultimate thing to do for public speaking. Aw. Whatever. The worst thing for public speaking is to try and, like, write out everything on a note card or a sheet and just look down at it and read from it. That is the absolute worst thing you can do for public speaking. The best thing you can do is just know your topic and have a note card that tells you what points to go through. So, like, if you'd have a section that says intro, and you've just practiced your intro, and you say your intro. After that, you're going to think, what do I talk about next? you look down at your note card and you've got a little note that says like literally 1 to 2 words that is just the topic to talk about next. And then you just talk about it based on what you know of that topic. Trying to read from something is the dumbest and worst thing you can do in public speaking. Ripping your pants skirt, touching hair, face, white knuckling or anything, drumming or fidgeting with anything near a mic, all bad things to do with hands? Yeah. You do not understand public speaking. Okay, Juice. Pretend that they are puppets talking to each other. Could you imagine somebody doing public speaking? Blah, 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 blah. And that's just like the only way they can communicate in public speaking terms. And don't read from a presentation either, do resumes. Dude, I've seen people in like college classes where it's like they literally put a paragraph up on a slide and they just like stare at it and read from it. And it's like, dude, you don't need to read this. I can read this. And you're so nervous, I'm reading it a lot faster than you. Yulin puppets is actually something great to do. Blah, 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 blah. And as you can see, Mr. Hand has made this point that this is why we should move forward with this action. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I also agree with this statement, Mr. Hand. Having fun before it is good. I mean, so, okay, with puppets, if you can do it well, sure, it's probably a fine presentation. That's not how you use that. Presidential debate narrated by hand puppets. Name that cradle. It's a scholar's cradle or whatever, huh? I don't know. One of them. Light travels faster than sound, so excessive motions, even small ones, are noticed before your words. So it's called and when I was in college for the second time, I was getting my GIS degree, there was a lot of older people in the class because they had like, you know, done a job and their work was being phased out. And so they needed to basically get a new degree and work in a new field. And so they were getting a GIS degree. So the course was in like 20 students, it was like 50% fresh out of high school. 50% was like were 18, had just graduated high school, and this was the very first thing they were doing out of high school. They had never taken a speech in like debate class or anything, and they were awful at presentations. And the other half was like 50-plus-year-olds who had worked a job for 30 years, were great at presentations because they had done dozens throughout their life, but they were tech illiterate, and the quality of their data and project was just dog water. It was just ass because they barely understood it. So it was like, you had the youngins who had really good information and data and were just so bad at public speaking. And then you had the veterans who just had the worst projects possible, but damn, could they present well. And then you had me, right in the middle, that was like best of both worlds, that just looked so far and above everybody for their presentations. It was it was a little bit of an ego boost for me when I was taking that class. Hi Yulin, I'm back, and I just want to say, I want to doll you up in lace lingerie, grip your tight toned femboy booty. Oh my gosh, should I be reading this? Passionately French kiss you, or taking you to bed and ravishing and ravaging every inch of your body till you're quivering, whimpering mess. Anyway, Kermit's does my political speeches. The puppet is named Krusty Sock. What? Yulin peaked in presentation class. Not entirely false. Mina, work hard to overcome Yulin-chan. Believe in yourself. I think we're gonna read somebody. I'm tired. Ugh. I love teasing Juice about the fucking Scholar's Cradle. It's too fun. Oh, and there it is. Nerb. Nerb is canon. I have no idea what Nerb is. I know what Nerd is. Oh, Nerb. Hi, Jan. Alright. Behavior, look at me, auto level. We're just gonna do this. Where are we going? We have... We're going there. We're going to a femboy dog. That's where we're going. Actually match? I love you. Hash raid. I love HD. Pig racing and more. What is pig racing? Anyway. Nerb is sus, Nerb is everything. Actually, match. This character looks like the one in the anime that destroys everything if they ever open their eyes. I turn my facial tracking off, or like my gestures off, because I can trigger them with both hands, and it starts getting really weird shapes. I'm like, ah, oh god, not Ilulu. We're going to Ilulu. Bye, everybody. They're in just chatting, but they're watching pig racing videos, I think. We're gonna go say hi. I don't know them super well, but I have a lot of mutual friends with them. So, thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 5 miles at 12 incline. If you like the videos we walked to, there's a link down below to them. I love you. Bye.
Leading up to what we have now.